Okay, so we are here. Why is that not showing up? Oh, I know why it's not showing up. It's not showing up because I didn't have it on there to begin with. So that's the way that works. Okay, well then you're just going to have to go without seeing my face. That's how that works. But it is my great pleasure to bring us day two of ArvCon, the conclusion of day two, ArvCon 2020, with the amazing people from the Shadow Crew, Community D&D. And I am very excited to have with us the amazing Shadow Crew. Again, this is the campaign that Kilobyte himself played in. So I think it's very appropriate that they be the ones to wrap up Saturday. We have so far gotten 2787 out of 3,000. We are only $213 away from hitting goal. It would be awesome to hit that goal during Community D&D. I'm hoping we're going to be able to do that, and that these guys are going to do a super credible, impressive effort to be able to dominate and destroy all the things that Shadow Mage throws in their path, and not fall victim to the 75 layered spiked pits that he said he was going to tell them, that he was going to throw at them, and told me never to tell anyone. No, that's not. I made all of that up. Anyway, it is my great pleasure to welcome them in, so I'm going to unmute now, and I'm going to bring them over, and I bring you the awesome leader of the Shadow Crew himself, Mr. Shadow Mage, to introduce his players. Gentlemen, take it away.
Oh, I believe we are now live. Arv, type something in the chat.
No, we're there. I see it.
I'm not, because I'm trying to finish.
Hello, everybody. We are the Shadow Crew. I am your dungeon master for tonight's session of Community D&D, Dragon of Icespire Peak. I am your dungeon master, Shadow Mage. So, tonight we will be having our session. I believe this is episode 6, titled "The Quibbles with Quests." And so, oh, I see Arv is still adjusting the stream capture. So, I will see if
it needs to make us bigger, not smaller. The entire screen, Arvon, I implore you.
Oh,
and again,
there it goes.
I see what he's doing.
Beautiful choice. I love it. Can you tile us now?
Of course, I've got the stream muted, so I can't. If Arv's saying something, I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, go forth. Do your thing.
I'll give Arv a moment to figure things out here. Hold on a sec. I am temporarily going to mute something.
Are we going to reintroduce from the top? Are we going to make the whole...
Okay. So I guess this is what we'll go with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks. This is Community D&D episodes, Dragon of Icespire Peak, episode 6, The Quibbles with Quests. I am the Dungeon Master Shadowed Mage. I am a moderator in Arvin Allen's chat. I've been around the channel for several years now. I started this. Oh, okay. I was saying I am quiet. I will see if I can bump that up. Microphone. Where is my...
It's never a D&D stream without technical difficulties.
Yeah, no kidding. Of course not. That's why. Now it should be better.
It's louder on our end, I think.
I can hear you better, yeah.
Okay. Testing 1, 2. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Ah. Okay, and this.
Welcome to our ArvCon.
All right.
Donate now.
Hopefully some of
Welcome
these
to ArvCon,
issues
peeps. Welcome to ArvCon. Don't-
have now been cleared up a bit. Okay, back to what I was trying to do with our introduction. I don't think I need to say what we are or what episode it is again, but so we are the Shadow Crew.
Yes, we are.
We started this D&D group kind of back around probably around the turn of the new year, or shortly actually before, but we didn't really start streaming it until the new year. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That sounds right.
Yep,
Sounds
correct.
At the time we started, there was a fourth member of our group, which was Kilobyte. Unfortunately, not long after we had our first session and we had started to try and get things going, he had passed away, which is now why we're having ArvCon to raise money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation in his memory. But of course, the other members of our crew tonight, right below me, is Rock God. Rock God, do you have anything you want to say about yourself? And
Yes, I am Rock God. You can find me here, or you can find me on Instagram at my real name, which is M. Drew Zion on Instagram, because I like to take pretty pictures, and that's where I post them. But that doesn't matter, because I would like to give a big round of applause in chat for Shadow Mage right above me. Do you know why? Because I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning and I hung out with my family and I popped in and out of chat once in a while as the day progressed. And I did nothing else and I'm tired. Whereas Shadowed was here all damn day.
actually, I was only here for half the day.
Chat. Every time I came on,
Don't diminish.
Shadowed was on, doing stuff, all kinds
People,
of shit,
I'm
modding
gonna
it
top
up,
what he's saying.
all of that stuff. He's been here forever. So I would like chat to give a huge round of applause to Shadowed.
And donate.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I was in chat helping run things, do some giveaways. So that is true.
Exclamation mark DONATE to the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation now.
So everybody should go follow Rock God on Instagram. You can find all of our stuff via this thing that I just put in the chat. And of course, right below
Yes,
Rock
I am
God
serious.
in
So
our
you will
lineup.
feel Campion's rage.
Right below Rock God in our lineup is Hoodie. Hoodie, do you have
Hi.
anything you want to say for yourself?
Hi, I'm Hoodie. I stream on a small channel, NoQuarter_TV. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of video games and occasionally some D&D. I'm just so thankful to be here and be a part of this. And this event has been great so far. I've been in and out kind of all day, lurking here and there. And yeah, that's about it. I guess, character? Should I introduce my character?
You
Yes,
can.
you should.
Yep, go ahead.
Hey, I'm playing an ASMR Pact of the Tome Celestial Warlock named Isel Moldleaf. He's pretty cool. He has a pet lizard. That's it. Yeah, that was easy. That was all right. We'll pass that right on down because I know the guy below me has a little something.
Yeah, go on, Echo.
God kväll, to say it in Norwegian. I don't know how long I might be able to say this because this is ArvCon 2020 and we have, I don't know, 3 hours or so, or possibly more, depending on what Shadow Mage has planned for us. But I want everybody to take a moment now because Shadow DM, will you indulge me for this? Because
Go ahead.
as everybody knew Scott Craig, aka Kilobyte, for a number of years. Arvin and everyone knew him since probably before I don't know, before he started streaming. I don't know. But yes, Kilobyte, moderator beloved for his creative amazingness. He made the Arvin Elrond introduction video, which you can find here at. Bear with me. He made this video, and there's a command called !bar intro, which features every single clip that I have made, excluding the last one, which is the honk that is on Commander Dunsel, the better half of Mrs. Dunsel, who is in chat probably watching the stream. And well, he approached me for the clips, and I was very honored. And I never knew Killbire very well, like many others did. Shadow Mage. This when the news broke out, it tore us everybody apart. A huge chunk of the creative genius that was him, what had been lost. The overlay you see on the stream that features our D&D that was made by Kilobyte. And
actually, echo just a correction there. It's Arv's overlays for D&D are done by Kilobyte.
Yeah.
The one we're using is not.
Oh.
That was me.
I'm
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Well.
Sorry.
Well, hoodie then.
No, don't lose your head of steam. It was going good places, man.
Yeah, no, all the other ones.
all the other
Continue.
all the other overlays.
Somebody give me a list.
You accidentally hit the neneedle in the haystack. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like the one that you could have.
Oh gosh. Anyway, if I may continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, March 5th, 2020. Only 10 minutes or something along those lines. The Shingen, an old friend, a long-time old friend of Kilobyte, of Scott, or Scotty to some, approached me in Discord and told me that he had passed away. And yeah, this hurt me hard because we're about to start episode 3. And so, yeah, I had to endure not telling you folks. But this was on behalf of the family, on behalf of the Shingen. So, yeah. So then I DM'd Arv and told him, speak to the Shingen if in the Arvin Discord. Talk to the Shingen. So we did, and you all know the rest. And Kilobyte was a man who was known for his kindness, for his creativeness, for even his counseling. And Arudinal, if you're in chat right now, please do tell me to shut up if you don't want me. But all I will say is that he has guided Arudinal, who has openly said he has schizophrenic paranoia. Kilobyte has been counseling him and helped him as they have helped so many others of us. Training Sparks, John Halfers, so many others, even his, and right now his website is still up. His website, his Twitch, his Twitter, everything is still up. So if you want to know who Kilmer was, what creative amazement he did for the period that it will still remain up for, yeah. But then I saw his Twitter once and I came to a conclusion. So right now I'm wearing a Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt. You see it, you can see the, let's see, that'll be here, the dragon, and let's see, pardon me folks, I am doing this so wrong, but here, Dungeons and Dragons, which is what this is. 5th edition Dragon of Icespire Peak. And he was a swashbuckling rogue named Vance. What was the surname, people?
Vance Vander Van.
Vance Vander Van.
Vance Van Vander Van.
A lot of
that's
V's.
right. Van
Yeah.
Van Van.
See,
Yeah.
Kilby knew his names. He knew his names.
He had such a great like swashbuckler name.
Yeah.
Just listen to Rock God and everybody. You see, this is why we do the ArvCon 2020 for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Donate. Exclamation point donate. But as many of you know, I have been in a financial struggle for many years. That is no joke anymore. But for the night, I had made a t-shirt in honor of Scott Gregg, and I would be willing in the future to make more of them and send it to every single one of you who wants one, because this is Scott Gregg, aka Kilobyte. And this is serious business. So, and I don't want to cast a cloud over who this creative genius with his overlay, or Shadow Mage, which is with the background for ArvCon 2020, or whatever it was. I might be wrong about that. So I made this, and Scott, if you're watching us, you're on like a bite that's hover over my shoulder. If any of you have seen Tron. I made this. And I'm gonna go away from you folks a bit, because I'm gonna wear this tonight in honor of Scott Gregg. And there is a quote out there I have used many times. For anyone who knows me from my stream introduction I've done before, I have stopped doing them now. But anyway, there is a quote that is from a Confederate person back in the old days named Albert Pike, who once said, "What we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains, and it's immortal." And that is Scott Gregg. Forever, he will be with us, immortalized within our memories, within the videos, within the creative art he has given us. And everybody, please donate. And we are all aware of the importance of the fight against cancer, as our Netherlands' previous ArvCons has been. But this is, to some who doesn't believe about a new decade and all that, but still, for me, this is a new decade. We have added a rough patch, the COVID-19 patch, but we're fighting it. We are doing this together as a community. We are one planet, one race, one. Doesn't matter if you're Asian, Latino, African American. We are one race that is called humanity. We have our flaws. It doesn't matter. So get out there, donate. Exclamation point, donate. And there's going to be giveaways. And tomorrow on Sunday at 1800 hours, Central European summertime, 1700 hours British summertime, 1900 hours Eastern European summertime, And now 1300 hours Atlantic daylight savings time, 1200 hours Eastern daylight savings time, well, Eastern daylight time, 1100 hours Central daylight time, 1000 hours Mountain daylight time, and 0900 hours Pacific daylight time. It's going to be the big one. So, we're the big one. We are the big one. But of course. But yeah, Curse of Strahd, Training Sparks, Sod, John Halfers, let's see, John Halfers, Rob, and Little Red Dot
There you go.
for 8 hours. And then Monday, Emberwind and a one-shot with Johnny Pittman, whom everybody knows from the SP Genesis as RMS. Yes. But I'm going to go changed, and I want to apologize for hijacking the stream for a bit to rant, but I never got to know Scott Gregg as much as Shadow Mage and Armin One and Rock God and many others I know them, but he was a tremendous friend. I will miss him. And once we slay this dragon, I will so stab it in its head with Shakuna's short sword. For I play Shakunas, the Drow Elf Rogue Assassin.
And speaking of
Hey,
slaying dragons,
yeah.
Yeah.
Echo, have
Yeah.
you been watching the chat?
we just
I have not.
ArvCon just surpassed its second goal of $3,000 raised for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Woo!
See, people, this is why we do what we do. We come together as one.
All right, go change your shirt and let's play some D&D.
Yes, let's. But people, thank you for letting me indulge in this, and I am very emotional right now, and I'm just gonna pop this into the YouTube because I want everybody to think about Kilobyte. That's wrong. That's not. I'm gonna link this YouTube music in the chat because I want everybody to listen to this and think about every single thing that you have been with, interacted with Kilobyte, told him or whoever met him, whatever experience you have with Scott Gregg, and remember him for what he has done. And I'm gonna say this right now, Chrono Wolf, you did amazement, and Arv, we need Chrono Wolf to make the introduction video for the Shadow Crew and the music. And I'm gonna change. So thank you. Let's do this and continue to donate. Exclamation mark donate. And if you have donated, then exclamation mark donated and space, and then the amount you have donated. Thank you. God bless you. And yeah. The shadows is in the drift.
All right. Okay.
Are we supposed to register a donation anywhere? Was that a thing? I missed that part. It's fine.
I mean, if you think your amount has been shown in the amount tally, then it's probably all good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
But otherwise, there is the exclamation point donated command, where if you go exclamation point donated space amount, then that pings Arv in the chat just to let him know that that was you who gave that amount.
Oh, all right.
All right. Where is my stuff?
Very, very heartfelt words from Echo.
So I think I figured out how to get the music working in Roll20.
Ooh,
I do hear it.
Fancy. Yeah, I can hear it too.
Sweet.
See, this is a completely new experience for me because I've been playing D&D for like a year and a half with no music. So
Yeah. All right. So, Echo's coming back here. When last we left our crew, you guys had been finishing up at the dwarven excavation, and you had found some sweet loot as you had helped the dwarves clear out the ruined temple of some ochre jellies, and you got to take some sweet loot with you. But before you left, you were attacked by some orcs who had come in due to being displaced by the dragon. But you managed to fight them off, even though Shakunis got knocked down a couple times. But he did actually manage to kill most of them himself, so.
Never underestimate the drow elf.
Yeah, and then the dwarves helped patch you up, and you took a rest, and then it's basically now you're after this rest, and your main goal now is to head back to Phandalin, having completed your initial few adventure notices from the adventure notice board back in Phandalin.
Real quick, while we're during the long rest,
Yes.
because I don't sleep at all, I just kind of chill out. I'm occasionally just gonna put on the crown in different locales,
Okay.
just like within like a 15-foot. I'm not going very far because I can't. I feel unsafe going that far. But it's just like I'm gonna put on the crown, see if there's anything valuable nearby.
As best as you can tell, you seem to have found all of the things that the crown will alert you of in the vicinity of the temple.
All right, I'll frown from my brow and then just go back to where everyone's sleeping, sit down awkwardly close to them, and begin reading my book.
You find anything out there, Issel?
No, I was really hoping for another cache of jewels. I mean, these are great and all, but, well, I mean, jewels, I don't really know how more I can explain that.
I think we got enough.
That's fair.
Keep us up for a while.
Well, I hope that the town has some type of jeweler or something. It looked very backwater last time we were there, but
It is very backwater. Yes.
great.
Really, I'm more familiar with Neverwinter than this place that we're in now. I do believe there is just a general store where they'll probably take the jewels. Not 100% sure, but I think they will.
That's a shot.
There is actually, in fact, the Phandalin Miners Exchange, so that if you find valuables in the type of, say, like gems and jewels and all that kind of stuff, that you can go there and you can get them weighed, measured, and paid out. So.
And then,
just
yeah,
apologize if anybody hears some tapping in the background. I have 2 keyboards right now, so I'm just tapping. So.
And then I'm going to attune to the robe, and that'll be all of the night for me.
Okay. All right. So, you guys will have the long rest, and you are now fully rested. Is there anything that you wish to do still at the dwarven excavation, or will you just head out back to Phandalin?
I'm good if everyone else is.
Yeah, if you didn't find anything with your crown, then
No, there was nothing, just more dirt, more rocks.
Hmm.
I tried all night. I was very disappointed.
all right. Yeah. Well, I think we got some interesting things, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
And
well,
you call me sleepy deprivated.
we have this. I've got this neat robe now that doesn't go with any of my previous clothes. So great, let's go. I guess.
Yes, let us go. It is nothing more for us here, other than traps for me to fall into, and then something more. So, back to Phandalin it is.
All right. So, you guys head on back to Phandalin, which will take you a good chunk of the day. Like, if you leave in morning, it'll be mid-afternoon when you return. And you guys do find...
Shakunist, did
Oh,
you get
yeah.
those? Did you get those 2 sending stones from the dwarves?
Oh, yeah, the dwarves would have given those 2 sending stones to whoever had asked for them. So,
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to start a conversation.
okay.
Yes, yes, I did before went outside to go to camp.
Do you have any idea how they work?
I have tried little with them, but there is not much. They're most peculiar.
I've heard of them before, but I've never tried them before. I have no idea how they work. What about you, Isol?
Huh? I'm sorry, what are we talking about here?
The sending stones that we got from
these
the
sending
dwarves.
stones here.
Oh, they're here, hold one of these and just stand over there.
So I'll take it and I'll stand about 20 feet away from him.
I'll use it and I'll just whisper, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah, I can.
All right. Well, we have the sending stones. You didn't need to do. But this is what they do.
I can whisper into it.
Well, I mean, the spell sending in a pair of stones. It's very, very convenient, but well, in dangerous times, I guess.
Oh, is that what they do? I thought they were like a teleportation thing.
Oh, that would be wonderful. But no, they're much more mundane. And I'll walk over.
All right.
They almost
Hand it over
appear
to
a bit
Shakunis.
theatrical with with the faces on them. It seems so.
Yeah, well, I didn't get a good look at him, but yeah. All right. Yeah, this is different than what I thought it was, but all right, sure. What? Yeah, I'm sure this will come in handy sometime. Now I'll hand it back to Isol.
I'll hand one to Malik and one to Shakunis, and I'll be like, if you guys need me, I'll just thaumaturgy my voice louder or something. I don't know, and go back to just reading.
I will
all right.
slip it into my.
And Shakunis will do with his into his pouch.
And we'll start making our way back.
And now the walking montage.
Yep.
I'll be in the lead since I kind of know where we're going.
Oh, and
Okay.
for everybody who is watching and wondering what I'm having on my t-shirt here, the big one is I love my trans friend because I have a transgender male friend in Denmark who I'm really close to, and the other one is for homosexuals because I am bi-curious and I am struggling with such in where I live. But yeah, that's it.
All right. So, as you guys make your way back to Phandalin, shortly after midday, when you're about a little over halfway back on your journey, you find yourselves at the top of a large hill, and you notice down at the bottom a band of roving orcs who has not yet noticed you guys.
Yeah, I'm heading booked. I won't react first.
I think I'm going to whisper to everybody. I think we found the rest of the orcs.
The moment I hear the word orc, I'm just invisible. I'm just cast invisibility on myself. I'm just gone.
Well, if that seems there are more orcs, I do not object to slaying some more.
Might I suggest, just real quick, that we just walk away, just sneak around. The last orc battle wasn't exactly the greatest, and they were beat up, quite frankly. We barely got out of that alive, though. Well, you did kill all of them, which is highly impressive. But I don't want to go near them.
Although that fight didn't go really well for you, Shakunis, so we might want to sneak around.
In fact, all of you give me a perception check.
Great, 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 great.
Ooh. Oops. Here's my thing. How's it?
I'm gonna have to move the roller because it's not on the stream.
15.
I did it. I rolled a high perception.
You rolled the highest perception.
Yeah, it's
By
crazy,
one.
man. Feels nice. It's the only high perception roll I'll get for the entirety of the campaign, so enjoyable.
That on top. I will put that up there. And then that should be visible on stream, I believe. A little bit of a delay here.
Damn it! I could have used that clockwork thing and got a better perception.
I think that's only on attacks, I believe.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That's only on the what now?
The clockwork amulet.
That clockwork thing that we were talking about before.
Yeah. It works only.
It works
On
only for
attacks.
attacks,
Oh,
not on skill
I know
checks.
why. I forgot to
I think.
actually update what's being sent to the stream. I'm not a professional streamer. Sorry, folks. There we go. Okay, so we had a 16 from Issel, 12 from Malik, and a 15 from Shakunis. So Shakunis and Issel, you guys noticed that one of the orcs is not the standard orc warrior. He's actually wearing robes and carrying a staff that has some kind of interesting knobbed head that has some kind of carving on it. So it might be some kind of shaman or spellcaster.
Yeah, just under my breath immediately. Stealth, everyone, just stealth. We're gonna go around. Just everyone hide, duck, kneel. I don't care what you have to do. We're walking around this the long way.
Are you not curious about what they are up to? I mean, the ones we attended in the archaeological sites, it was just a plain group of grunts trying to slay us.
I'll point, but I'm invisible, so I don't know that no one can. I'll point at the magic-looking one, and I'll be like, "Do you see that one down there? The one with the staff? That one will kill us almost instantly, while the other ones beat us to death. We just can't. This is. I
Yes,
have so
but
many gems
so
on
what?
me.
What you're saying, Isol, is you want us to go down there because you want his staff.
No, and then I'm like walking away, so you can just hear the voice moving around you down the path away from the orcs. No, I mean, you guys can do whatever you want to do. I'm not in charge of you. Please don't die because you are my safety net. We have a lot of jewels and gems and fun things back at the town. Let's go to the town.
You know, Shakunis,
But Isel,
he does bring up a good point. We do have a lot of jewels.
Back to the town. Let's go to the town.
yes, but if you shall indulge me for a moment, are you
Actually,
not curious as to what?
I had an interesting idea.
Oh, scheisse.
Isol,
Oh,
roll
yeah.
persuasion.
Oh, baby.
Against Malik and Shakunis.
I shall not be
for-
persuaded at all.
Doesn't Shakunis have expertise in persuasion?
But you are trying to persuade them.
Yeah,
so-
and
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll. I choose to fail
Oh, baby.
because I'm kind of half on his side anyway. So
I'm just trying to be a bit logical, but then Shadow DM comes in play.
all right. Well, Echo, if you can come up with for me a good reason as to why Shakunis would not want to listen to Isol's very persuading argument, because he did get a 19, then I mean go for it. But otherwise,
Well, Isel, if he what we encountered in the archaeological site, they were just basic orcs ready for a fight, to plunder and to pillage for whatever they could loot from the dwarves. But we are seeing this one with robe and a staff. Are you not curious as to the purpose of this? It could be that it can lead us to their tribe. If we venture back into town to lay our jewels and to sell and to acquire new equipment and so forth, but afterwards we could attempt to find the tracks and follow them. If we could cut off the head of the leader, perhaps we could disperse them a bit quicker in ensuing panic or rage, and they would crumble more faster and they can rearm themselves.
Malik, give me another perception check.
A perception check.
You see, a dwarf elf is very smart, yeah.
A perception check is this one right here.
Oh.
I don't see shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't.
I'm like, this flower is a pretty blue.
You were also enraptured by the argument between Isol and Shakunis, and now when you guys all kind of glance back down towards the bottom of the hill, you notice that you no longer see the orcs. They seem to maybe have disappeared around the a curve at the bottom of the hill.
You'll hear my voice, Shakunis, like right next to you. I've walked back. I'm right next to you. I'll be like, make very persuasive argument. However, any magic caster and orcs are not good. We will die if we go near them. And I understand. I feel like it's a great sacrifice to go down there and gain the information, but we'll die. We'll 100%, no questions asked, be just straight up murderized. And I really love life so much. It's just so great. And I have so many gems. So I'm gonna walk back now.
See, now that I disagree with. I don't think that we will get murderized, as you said. What I'm more concerned about is they're just a group of creatures walking,
Malak,
not bothering anybody.
Might I stop you there for a moment?
Who cares?
Let us just venture back to the town and deal with these gems and all. You have, after all, a massive amount of place of bacon waiting for you. The entire stock that they have in their tavern waiting for you.
See, what do you want to do? You want to go back after orcs, or do you want to go get bacon? I mean, you've just taught me. I was almost on your side, but you've just taught me to going back to the town.
I am well aware, but I just wanted to make a point to Isol before we venture forth back. So, we are going back to the town, because after what happened to our comrade, Vance, and what did happen to me, we need to be more careful. We need to be better equipped, and we have basically just cleaned up after the Widow Mill, the Norman Guard, and the archaeological sites. So we must go back.
And speaking of Vance, don't forget that he talked that Manticore into going after these orcs. So that means the Manticore has taken out a bunch of them. We took out a bunch of them. That small group that just walked by us might be the only ones left.
Oh, we only took out like 5 of them. Let's be honest here. There's always a lot of orcs. There's always a lot of orcs.
Well,
And who will persuade the Manticore if the Manticore wishes to speak with us again? Well, I can do that probably. It is not of concern to.
we'll go send them after those guys. Easy.
You are an experienced tracker, Malik. This sounds like a plan coming together. A plan that we can discuss in town. And I'll shake the bag full of gems. With these gems and that bacon. Wonderful. Huzzah! Let's go! I'm even further away now. You can only kind of hear me.
Yeah,
Look,
Shakunas follows suit, just follows. Malik, let's go to town. It is not for this discussion anymore. Let's go to town.
Jonas, if if you want, I kind of know the area that we're in. All right, I'm sure I could find it again. If you really want to come back here and go after the orcs after we go into town, I'll come with you. I have no problem with that. And we can track them. I'm pretty good at that. But let's go back into town first.
DM.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were done.
Resolved.
So you guys continue on.
He had to make a valid point there because they could actually follow them. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, so you guys continue on your way, and you start to get close to back to Fandolin, and you pass by Umbridge Hill, where you had encountered the Manticore and Adabra, and as you're passing by Umbridge Hill, starting to get close back to Fandolin, you do notice that way far up in the sky, a circling white draconic figure. But then it only kind of like seems to pass around a few times, and then it flies off southwards.
Does it give up any screeching noise or does it?
It
or
just
do we
it just
hear
seems
it?
to, it just seems to be flying around.
Okay, but we can't hear it, or
No.
we only can see it.
Yeah, you can see it far up in the sky, but
Okay,
that's about it.
okay.
I will have missed it due to my book.
Okay,
Did you see it went south, Shakunis?
I see it.
Do you think it's just going that way, or do you think that's where the lair is?
And now I don't know who should delve upon it. I don't get excited for the day I shall stab my sword through it. If it be the dragon that we are hunting.
I'm guessing it is. The only thing is, there's not much over that way. It's mostly marsh and ocean. I don't see a white dragon living in a marsh.
Well, with the dragon, there's you can never know truly a dragon's intentions. I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just make a note of that then.
Yes. That's.
okay. So I'm going to. Here we go. Copy.
While Shadow Mage is tinkering with the D&D stuff, I just want to make one thing about Kilobyte again. But that is, I believe that Dragon Spear. I see you in the chat there. I believe that you gifted Scott a webcam. Because if it is so, then we owe it to you. We owe it to you that we got to see Kilobyte on that we got to see and bear a face to the man for the only time we ever saw him before he passed away. So thank you for that. And that episode was the premiere episode, so you can find it at Arvin and Ron's YouTube. So just do !Park ArvTube and enjoy.
It's been so long since I've seen the town.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So you guys have returned to Fandolin.
Thinking about when we were in the forest area, I just thought, oh, it was a very nice town. It was a nice city. Then I see it now, and there's it's a rural village. But it's a fine rural village, of course. But fine venison, there's fine good beer and ale.
Just should be making some things visible on the map here for you, I think.
Yep, I see him.
Okay.
Barton's
I'm
Provisions,
not sure.
Barton's Home, and Stonehill Inn. My.
Not sure if any of those were visible before. I don't think they were.
Nope. Oh, I see the Shrine of Luck.
Ernest, Middelgary.
Was there a Shrine of Luck here? We just didn't go.
Yep. I did give you guys the opportunity for that in the very first session.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. No,
Kind of.
it's cool. He still doesn't believe in gods, so that's fine. I guess. Me as a player, I feel remorse.
Alright, so you guys know of a few locations here that I've now shown on the map for you.
Oh, great. We are going to return to the town master's house, and probably most likely that man was not one you would
Yeah.
think would be cooperative.
So you guys do have, you know that you can possibly sell off some of your gems at the miners' exchange. You need to return to the townmaster's hall to deal with him to get your rewards for those adventures that you undertook. Other than that, you know where the smithy and the general store and the Shrine of Luck are. That was kind of like all you had really gone by when you had been here previously. So
I vote for outflowing gems and just gain supplies right now, because we had a long rest, so we actually well rested. And how long did it take for us from the forest to Vandalin?
well, you guys would have left in the morning, and it is now probably like roughly 4 p.m. in the afternoon, like late afternoon, close to evening.
So we got 750 gold piece of worth of gems in total, correct?
That's
Or
not
was
how
that-
I understood it.
Was that
I
per
understood
person?
it was 750 per person. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to double check that for my own personal math, because yes, let's go. Yeah, I'll chime in and be like, yeah, the gems, please. I would like. This is money. As soon as possible.
Yeah, I say we go to the miners' exchange and see if we can get this for some actual gold pieces.
Yep. All right. You guys
Yep.
can certainly do that. So you're heading to the miners' exchange. Okay.
And I only hope for Zakuna's sake that the miners' exchange are not as loud and just plain old dwarves like the two in the archaeological dig was, because let's just say that is enough of the dwarves for now.
Oh, they were fine.
You're a human. I'm a drow elf.
An elf.
I have a higher understanding, and I have a lower tolerance for dwarves than you have.
I have angel wings. Is that cool? Are we talking about cool things we all have? I mean, they're not permanent, grant you, like your blonde hair or your weird ears, but they're there occasionally.
My blonde hair, my hair is silvery white.
That's blondish, right? That's what everyone. It's close.
Says the guy who actually has blonde hair.
Yeah. I'll look at mine and then look at Shakundis' head and be like, no, I'm definitely in the ballpark here. Well, it wouldn't be ballparks. I'm definitely in the rock range here. I don't know. Quarry?
Yeah, sure. Quarry is a good analogy.
I'm definitely in the quarry here.
Oh,
We're the same variety.
that's perfect. That's perfect right there.
Does Isel have a halo?
No.
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 Okay.
That's. I don't even think he gets it when he gets all shiny and gold in Biz.
From what I understood, I mean, if Hoodie wants this to be different, that an Asamar is basically just like a really good-looking human,
Yeah.
usually with blonde hair
Yeah.
and like light-colored eyes of some kind, like blue, light gray, light green.
I
And
think it chose purple.
oh yeah, sure, that
Nice.
The
works
most
too.
attractive color.
Yeah, like it's usually something that stands out a bit at least. and sometimes their skin has kind of a little bit of a golden hue to it that just kind of like makes them, you know, like if someone's particularly perceptive, they might be able to pick up that, oh, this person's maybe a little bit more than regular human.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Those are all the.
Remind me to roll an ASMR next time I play in Level Knights 1 or 2.
It's very good looking people. I just can't. Oh man.
But yes, as Asimar level up, they gain celestial type features. So like since you guys are level 4, at level 3, he has that ability to like basically go Super Saiyan, where he gains
Right.
like
Yeah.
he gains
The wings and all that.
Yeah, the wings, and he starts to glow. Alright, so, just to be clear here, Malik is going to the Miners Exchange.
Oh, goodness.
I think we
Are-
all
so-
are.
You all are?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys can move yourselves up by there again, I guess, then at least.
Yeah.
I have forgotten.
Do we
Eh,
have individual things, or did I miss that?
Yeah. No. Yep. Your guy's right here.
Oh, I'm way down there. I see.
Because you guys came in on the south end of town.
Oops. Some,
Do. Just moving it up.
okay, where there'll be. Oh, right.
Somewhere around there. That's fine.
Boop.
Right here.
Alright.
There we go. I'll walk right in.
Alright.
Do they have a counter or something?
Yeah, so you enter and you find that this place seems to be relatively unadorned, but there is kind of like a main counter area, and there is a human woman standing behind it who seems to be doing some kind of business with picking apart gemstones from out of rock, and like doing stuff on scales and all that kind of stuff at this counter area. And then kind of along the walls behind her are shelves filled with kind of like lock boxes of stuff.
Oi. How you doing today?
And the woman looks up and she says, "Oh, well, I suppose it is a fine day for people who care about what kind of day it is."
Right, yeah, I don't give a shit what kind of day it is. I got a lot of gems here. I'd like to exchange them for some coin.
I'd like to just walk up next to Malik and just slam my heavy bag of gems down on the table that jingle and wrangle about. That's not a sound word, but sure.
And
Jingle jangle, jingle jangle.
she looks down at the bag of gems that you just slammed down, and she says, "Please be precise in stating what your business is here."
I'd like money. I'd like money. I feel like that's pretty. Yeah. How much for these?
Was I any less precise? How could I be more precise than we have a lot of gems and we'd like to exchange them for gold?
Fine, very well. And she picks up the bags and she takes them over to a scale, and she says, I assume the standard going rate is fine with you?"
What is that going rate?
Well, based on the type of gem or jewel, there's a chart over there, and she just kind of gestures to beside the scales, and there's like a whole schwack long list of types of gems and jewels, and priced out by weight for how much gold equivalent in silver or gold they are.
I start wiggling my fingers because it's a new thing to read, and I go over and I just start reading it all.
Okay.
I'll put my bag on the counter and say, yeah, the standard rate is fine.
What he said. Reading. I'm out.
All right. So then she picks them up, and then like she starts like very like tediously like weighing out gem by gem, marking
two,
down on a piece of paper
three,
like how
four,
much the
five,
sum total is. So
six,
you know, like going on. And then she kind of like looks up and then speaks to you and says, "You certainly have quite a lot here. I hope you're not planning on running me dry of my funds. It might take me a while to count all this out. Are you staying somewhere in town where I can come and get you later, or do you wish to stay and make sure that, you know, everything is tallied up correctly, I suppose?"
Well, we will be staying in town. Could you give us, a little walking around gold for now? Then we'll come back and get the rest later after everything's tallied out.
Yes, I suppose that's fine.
How much fun do you have available to provide for? Well, how much fun do you have available right now in total?
And she just kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "Trying to make a mark of me, are you, Drow?"
No, but you have seen that we are 3 individuals who carry 3 bags of gems, and you are to tally them up for us. Is it not a bit peculiar for you to think that we might not want to bankrupt you?
Well, I can assure you that I, Halia Thornton, am a very exacting woman. I do not make mistakes. So you have no...
I had never implied that you did.
I keep meticulous records. I hear a
I'll
cat.
tap Shakunis on the arm.
Squish is hungry. I might have to go for a hot second and feed it.
I'll tap Shakunis on the arm and go, "I like her. She's sharp."
Yeah, she's probably your future wife. But
human? No, not my type.
Malak, my lady, I do not say you make mistakes. I only wish that we that we can be paid a little spending of our money for now, so that we may upgrade our armaments and our weaponry for the next leg of adventure, and then we can claim the rest once as my companion here said, that once everything is tallied up. Nothing further and nothing more. No, you have perhaps your reasons for disliking the Drow, but I will not raise my voice to you. Raising them, that might only engulf guilt of not being paid. So,
Well,
look, what my very wordy friend here is trying to say is that it's absolutely fine if you take our stuff right now and just give us, let's say, I assume that there's about 750 gold pieces worth of jewels in each one of these bags. So why don't we leave the bags here? You can tally them up, and you give us each, say, 300 gold for now, and then we'll come back for the rest later. How's that sound?
yes, I suppose that's fine. I will have a tallied inventory of everything and what it's worth, and I'll send it along with someone to come and deliver your funds to you once I have everything done.
Have them delivered to the Stonehill Inn.
Perfect.
well,
All right, and so then she just like starts back to work and like basically isn't paying attention to you guys anymore.
well, Shakunas is just gonna probably go outside and just venture towards the inn because he needs a drink.
Okay.
I'm in there. I haven't been shaken from reading the gem chart, so I'm still doing that until I'm done.
I'll just step outside and say to Shakunis, I'm gonna wait for Esau. Where are you going?
I'm going to go to the inn. I need a little wine. I'm a bit parched, and what we have dude, it is. I need a drink, to say it plainly.
All right, that sounds right. I'm gonna go over to after I leave here. I'm gonna go over to the provisions place and see if I can pick up a few things.
Do you want to hold up a drink for you, and Hazel?
Yes, yeah. Well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to come with me. If you wanted me to stop by the inn after, when we leave here, before we go there.
Actually, yes. All right. Let us go to provisions once Hazel is done.
All right, you go back to the inn, get yourself a drink. Get us one too. I'm gonna wait for Esau.
All right. So Hazel goes to the inn.
Okay.
How long would it take me to read the gem list?
I mean, Malik would probably only be waiting probably like 2 minutes.
All right.
Can
but-
I, while I'm waiting, can I just check out what this building is and this building is and this building is? I'm not like walking up to them.
Yeah.
I just want to see, like, is there anything, like, are they just houses or are they interesting?
Okay. So that one is a woodworker. So on a front porch, in front of that building there, this one here that you check out, there is a manner of various carvings and stuff, and it definitely has like a big window up front where like there's someone running a business inside. And then this other building across the way is bears a sign that hanging above its front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. And you know that means that this building is owned by the Lion Shields, which is a merchant company based in the city of Yartar, which is actually a city that is 100 miles to the east. So this company is probably dealing with in goods, import and export of goods.
As I finish reading the gem list, I'm just going to stand up and look at her counting the gems and be like, I'll be watching your tally. And I'll just walk out.
Okay. She doesn't like even like blink or like make any kind of like notice of you saying that at all, really. It seems.
Without looking, she's just like,
Yeah.
and I equally just don't care. I'm just like, whoop, I'm just out at that point.
It's okay.
All right.
right.
Shakunis.
Leave, please.
Shakunis, as you were heading up to the inn, as you guys actually kind of exited, and you started walking away, you noticed a group of people that seemed to be walking away from the townmaster's hall and walking north along the path up this way that seems to be heading out of the city. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. A perception check is coming right up. A
10. All right.
Actually, 9. That's a 9. I believe.
No, that's a 10.
Okay.
Well, is it daytime?
Oh yeah, I suppose
Oh.
it is.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh
Then it
yeah,
would be a
'cause
9.
He would be at a disadvantage in the sunlight, right? That's right.
I also played a drow.
Yeah. All right. So that's a 9. So basically, what you notice is that this group of people there does seem to be quite a variance in height amongst this group, and they definitely seem to not be like standard Phandalin area type of people, but they definitely seem to be in a hurry and on their way out of town. So this might be another group of adventurers, but you're not entirely sure.
Dracunas walks over to ones who walks in the front of the group.
Well, they're gone. Like they booked it out of town along that path north out of town. You basically just noticed them heading out, and they seem to have been leaving from the town master's hall.
Well, I suppose towards. So as they were leaving town master's hall and then just walking away, does Dracunas notice anything different about the entrance or anything about the notice board? Because the notice board was in front of it, wasn't it?
Sorry?
The quest board, the notice board.
Oh, the notice board? Yeah, there definitely seems to be, there's like a strip of paper where something had been stuck up on the board that seems to have been torn away.
Dracunas walks over and just looks a bit.
But there are like there seems to be still at least 4 other notices on the board. It looks like there had been a 5th one that has been torn away.
Well, Dracunas looks over there and looks over the ones that wasn't torn off, but then takes a little bit of interest into the 5th one that was torn off.
Mm-hmm.
So he walks into the town master's hall.
Well, so like previously, when you guys, I don't know if you remember this, the town master's hall, the door is locked.
Right. Well, he approaches the door and just knocks on it, just like.
Yes. Hello. Who's out there?
It is Dracunas. We were here for several days ago when you asked of us to help you with the manticore up at the windmill and the Norman guard and the excavation sites.
Manticore? What's this about a manticore? We just asked you to go and fetch Adabra. What wasn't that all? What's this about a manticore?
There was something we saw on the notice board earlier when we left the your town master's hall. But I apologize for interrupting, but I couldn't help but notice there was some group of very I don't know, mysterious adventurers leaving the hall.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Some.
There's another adventuring group that had come by with interest in a notice that had been posted.
Would it be too much to ask what the specific quest was that they took interest in? I do not ask for much. We have recently come from the excavation site. We have recently helped a couple of dwarves against a little band of ugly monsters who are now dead, to be very precise. And the Norman guard has been taken care of, and I would very much appreciate if you could let us be told of what this 5th one was. I could perhaps pay you a little fee if that is inclined. And I would like to make a And can I make a persuasion check for that?
Sure. Yep. Go ahead.
Righty.
Since he's taking a bit of time, would we notice him at all at the door?
Yep.
As we're kind of walking back to the inn.
Yep. You would.
Oh, I want to stop at the woodworker before we go.
121. No.
Persuasion. 16. Isn't it?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I'm just a little bit. Okay, for those who are new to this, I'm doing this for the first time on ArvCon 2020, and I'm a new D&D player. I'm still trying to learn the ropes a bit more, so bear with me. So I got a 19, I got a 12, and on my Roll20 screen, on the chat screen, I get 16 and 23.
Yeah. So the way that roll
Totally would be 31.
So the way that Roll20 is set up is that it will roll twice in case you have advantage or disadvantage, and so then you take whichever one is applicable. So in this case, it's the 16.
Okay, so yeah, 16.
Yeah,
Alright.
as long as we're outside and you're in direct sunlight, you're always going to take the lower number.
Yeah, well, that's obvious. He's a drow elf, of course.
Yeah.
Duh.
All right. So Harbin inside seems to be amenable to your request, and he responds saying, well, yes." And of course he's talking to you like through the locked door, because if you may recall, he refuses to come outside. And he says, well, that other group, they were interested in some sightings of orcs that had been seen near a hunting lodge, a falcon's hunting lodge.
A group of orcs near a hunting lodge. Well, a group of orcs near a hunting lodge. Well, that is most timing, to say the least. Well, and when Shkuras noticed them leaving, were they exiting the town? Were they exiting the hall at the time?
Well,
As in they were inside the hall and then exiting.
no, they just seem to have been like leaving from not from inside, but just kind of like from the area of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, group. Was this any particular tribe of orcs, or has it been what we have heard has been rampaging around nearby the town recent?
I believe the specifics of the quest, if I can remember what it was that there was a place in the woods near Falcon's hunting lodge that was this ruined manse, and there had long been rumors about possible evil spellcasters being living in the ruined manse, and that these orcs that had infiltrated the area may have come under their sway, and Falcon of Falcon's hunting lodge was asking for for adventurers to come and maybe help deal with these the orcs and maybe these rumors of the evil spellcasters.
Shkuras looks away and just curses a little bit in drow before he then says, "All right, appreciate the information, and you shall be rewarded for this. Once you come outside for your flipping reward." and then he goes on, but then he goes back towards Isel and Malak.
Okay.
Isel, Malak.
Are you inside the woodworkers now? Because I'd just be sitting outside on the ground next to it.
Right,
Yeah, I was
the
gonna just
woodworkers.
walk by and see what there was to see. Does like he have a bunch of trinkets out, like in front, like on the porch and stuff?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find my stuff here.
And I would imagine that we are doing this as Shakunis is talking, like it's both happening at the same time.
Yep.
Well, while Shadowmage is doing that, I'm going to say welcome everybody to the conclusion of day 2, as we are the final group for the day. It has been a lovely day. I love the Saturday night and Saturday day. And if you'd like to donate, just follow the donate donate that Aruda now has their stream. Thank you very much. And yeah, you are watching the Shadow Crew. That is Community D&D, DM'd by the lovely Shadow Mage, who is very much more devious and vicious than Arvin. And you are watching Rockguard.
That's not true at all.
Rockguard, No Quarter _TV, and myself, Echo Alpha _X5. We have currently taken care of several orcs inside an excavation site of an ancient temple, ate some dwarves, and now we are back in Fenolin, dispersing our coins and then just gathering more information as we go. And this is not the end of our ArvCon 2020. That is to benefit the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation to honor our fallen comrade Scott Gregg, aka Kilobyte. And yeah, more. If you want to know more, then I'm sure the mods in chat can help out. So yeah.
Give your money to ArvCon.
Yeah, what I just said earlier, not good, but yeah, if you want to donate, just do !donate and follow that as a result again. And if you have donated, then just do !donated space and then the number of the amount, and yeah. Thank you very much for indulging.
Oh, I heard music change for a hot second.
Yeah, I have
There's galloping horses going by.
Oh, we're in a town now.
town
Ooh.
noises.
Yeah, nice.
Speaking of town noises, Hoodie, maybe we could take some time to feed the cat.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be reading a book for this whole conversation, so I'm probably just gonna go right now.
Anyway, as far as the woodworker goes, yeah, there just kind of seems to be a middle-aged human male and what looks to be maybe like a 10-year-old girl, but she has short-cut hair, so it's hard to tell maybe. Who seem to be milling around inside the woodworker's place, and so like on the porch there's like some like side tables and chairs that have been like nicely woodworked, and they have like these price tags hanging off of them, and like you see these through this big window, and it seems like they have like tables and chairs and wood carvings and all that kind of stuff inside.
Like mostly furniture.
Yeah, but mostly furniture.
Okay. Does it have any little trinkets that I can see?
There are some. Yeah.
All right. I'll look it over at Isel and go, Isel, just read your book. And I'll walk in.
Okay. Well, flip a page.
And you said you walk in?
Yeah.
All right. And then so you walk in, and the human male turns and greets you and says, "Greetings. May I assist you in some way today? I don't think I've seen you around these parts before."
No, I'm not really. I'm not really local.
Ah,
just know-
an adventurer coming through then.
Sort of. I noticed your shop, and I just wanted to see what you had in here.
Ah, well, I'm afraid I probably don't have much of interest to the adventuring sort, but, you know, if you're ever looking to maybe settle down in the area and need some furniture, I could certainly help you.
I do live not near here, but I have a cabin up in Neverwinter Wood.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, if you see anything around here that you like, I'd be more than happy to help.
How are his prices? Are they reasonable?
They seem a bit on the pricey side for the quality of.
All right. I just want to take a look around at the little trinkets and see if there's anything interesting.
So, you do see see some like small wooden carvings, there's carvings of like owls and squirrels and like various woodland creatures. Mostly stuff that you might see on say on a mantle or something like that.
How old is he?
He's probably about 50, 55.
Shopkeeper. I was gonna call him old timer, but he's not that old. So.
Yes.
You got some nice little trinkets right here.
Well, why? Thank you. Are you interested in one, or are you?
Well, I like the.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I like the owl.
Ah, yes, a fine choice.
I was wondering if you have any other maybe symbols of say.
So you're looking for something in specific, then, are you?
Sort of. And I'll lean in real close to him and I'll go, "Do you have anything that represents the traveler?"
The traveler, you say? I've heard of this, but I'm not overly familiar. Do you have any information regarding the traveler that might help me figure something out as to what?
Well, he's got a symbol. It's a little hard to explain. It's like a shield with a thing that goes like this. Not a big deal. I was just wondering if maybe you had some in the back. It's all right though. How much do you want for the owl?
I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I'm not overly familiar with the traveler. Now, if you're looking for something representing, say, me lucky, I do think I have a unicorn around here somewhere.
No. That's all right.
Ah, well, so you are interested in the owl piece then, are you?
Yeah. I quite like it.
Well, the listed price on there is 2 silver, but I'd be willing to bargain on that.
No bargain, and I'll flip him a whole gold piece.
Oh, how generous of you!
You got a nice little shop here. If I'm ever in the way of furniture, I'll swing back by.
Well, thank you. It was nice doing business with you.
And I'll put the little owl in my thing, and I'll go up the door.
Okay.
Then they'll come to me.
Okay. So, Shakunis, are you going to relay any information to them, or?
Malak, what have you found anything of interest in whatever you have been inside? I guess there's a sign there that says that's a woodworker's shop.
Yeah.
Well, the woodworker's shop. What have you? What was there of interest inside?
Mostly furniture. It wasn't anything really great. Nothing that you'd be interested in, I don't think. Unless you're looking to furnish in a Pop.
No, I
Maybe.
might be indulged myself one day, but not today. No.
Yeah, no. He was a bit overpriced anyway.
Are they own? Where is Cecil?
I'm like
Please.
just right below you.
Oh, right.
I'm sitting down in the dirt, just flipping through pages in a book.
Yeah, he's reading his book. Did you go get the drinks at the inn like you said you was going to?
I had what is the little interesting encounter? Well, not an encounter per se, but I saw another group of miscreants like us coming from the.
Shakunis, you should know by now, there are no miscreants like us.
Well, there are no other like Isel either, but then there is no other like Isel. But was noticed some a new group has been a little surrounding the town master's hall. It was a very peculiar group, so I had a little detour.
You'll hear
That's
kind of a book thud shut the moment you mention the group and the town master's hall, and I will stand up and I will just look at you in the face, square in the eye, and go, "We need to turn in our quests now before that thieving, conniving group of individuals gets there before us. We need to go now." And I'll just start walking off.
That's why I like him. He's nice and direct. And I'll follow after Isla.
That party can be extremely obnoxious. And he follows, and Chuckles follows this, but he just gestured. He knows it means well.
So are you just like going to like try and like leave town, or are you going to the
Oh no,
hall,
I'm going
or-
straight
No,
to the
don't-
hall. I'm going straight to
Okay.
the town
Yeah, the
master's
town
hall.
master's hall. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have all the quest stuff on me. I have the note from what's her face.
Yeah.
I have the crown.
Okay, I was just a little confused because like you said like you want to like get to like wherever the group was going ahead of them or something like that.
No,
so...
it's Isil thinks that they're trying to steal our quest. He didn't listen to Shakunis all the way. He only got like half of the picture,
right.
and
Yeah.
then jumped in before Shakunis could finish.
Yep. Okay.
Shadow thought you were just leaving the game.
Oh no,
You're like,
I
fuck
am
it, I'm
out.
gone.
And Shakunas just hated that encounter with the mayor or whoever it was. So he's gonna let Isel talk now.
Yeah.
Kinda fun.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like going straight up to that door, and I'm just gonna bang on it really loud. "Hello, idiot! I'm here.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Do you remember me? I came here about 2-3 days ago. We got all your quests. We asked you. We came inside. I saw you in person.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
you're one of the group that came
Yes,
and barged
that is
in and
us.
threatened me and.
Yes.
Uh.
We did them all. We did them all. Pay us. Here, and I'll start rummaging, and I'll take out the note. We could bring back the midwife. She told you, to shove it, I believe. But she wrote this wonderful note, so I hope you accept this, and I'll just slide it under the door.
Yes. Well, that seems about par for the course. For Adabra, I suppose. So I will slide your payment back out to you under the door. Is that okay?
The door's not really that, like, there's not a lot of clearance down there. Are you going to do this coin by coin? Should I be ready with a coin purse of some variety?
Yeah. Well,
Just like the jeweler. He's like, 1, 2, 3. It's like everybody in this goddamn town.
that was kind of my intention. Just kind of like slide one gold piece per at a time under the door back out to
Okay.
you.
All right, open the door. I have things to show you to prove that we've been places, so you can give me more money.
Okay. I would like you to make a check. You may do it either persuasion or intimidation, whichever you wish.
It's gonna be persuasion because my intimidation is not great.
Yeah, well, let's face it, Asimar is just too damn good looking to be intimidating.
Did I not take proficiency in persuasion? What's wrong with me?
You're not a rogue. That's
Oh
what's-
God.
A 7. Well, I don't think the 7's gonna cut it, so Harbin is just kind of like hums and haws on the other side of the door. He's like, I really don't feel like opening the door today. There's been more dragon sightings, you know. I'm really not wanting to be open the door these days.
Yes, that dragon is a nuisance, and quite frankly, a monster. And I understand, and I'm supportive of your grief, and I'm just like, I'm looking at Malik, and I'm just like, pick the door, and I'm very supportive of everything that you've been through, and I think that you have every right to stay in your house. Pick the door, Malik.
And Shakunos was about to say that, but then he noticed that Isil whispered over to Malako and just causes his arms to go.
I couldn't
Yeah.
remember who has the thieves' tools, so that's just me as a player's fault.
That would be the rogue.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, then I'm whispering at Shakunas.
All right, let's do this. And very smirkfully, mischievously, and he goes to
So,
falls on his knees.
Harbin will definitely be aware that you're trying to unlock the door, right? So,
No, couldn't.
Will he say anything?
Couldn't just Isil just say stuff and just make it seem less obvious to try to beat the lock?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and distract him as much as humanly possible, but I wasn't very persuasive to begin with here, so.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't make Isil babble on. So
Do I cough every time that you like make a noise like in?
Just-
Harbin
Just-
is like right beside the door on the inside. So,
yeah, well, he can't ignore the babbling that Isil is probably doing to distract him. And should I make a sleight of hand check? 'Cause I believe, isn't it sleight of hand?
to pick the lock would be thieves'
Yeah.
tools,
Oh, right.
which you should be very proficient with.
Yeah, and I added
Yeah.
this earlier tonight. So which one, my peeps?
As he's starting to pick the lock, I'll be like, "We're going to come in." Basically, is what I'm saying here. However, if you just agree to take me at my word, I guess then we don't have to. That we did
Yeah,
all the rest of the
well.
things.
And so then, as you say that, and like Shakuna starts to try picking the lock, all of a sudden, like the lock mechanism just kind of like immediately opens, and like he just opens the door, and he's like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna bother this time. You might as well just come on in.
I'll look at him as we enter. I see you learned your lesson. That's at least good news.
I'm not coming out. You can come in.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll put the hat of wizardry and the crown both on the counter, or whatever table clearing he has, and I'll be like, gnomes, dwarves, and the note, wherever that was. Oh, it's underneath your door still.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
so-
So my.
I suppose you're expecting payment for finishing the adventuring notices.
I just have my hand out.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole point.
Well, fine. And he goes off. I need to find the money to pay you with, I suppose. And he kind of like rummages around like some bags of money that are at his waist, and he's like, I think I need to go get some more from a back room. Just a moment, please. And he like runs off into a back room.
I'm just trust this one, but then I never have as long as I've known them.
I'm just so happy we're making money, guys. I'm so happy. We can afford real bedrolls. I don't sleep, but, you know, I can sit on a nice one at least, right?
I'm gonna look around in his office and see what there is, if there's anything interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shakunos is going to join him on that one.
So Harbin kind of retreated into a back room that definitely seems to be kind of like a business type office that, like, you know, like he has some like a lockbox full of money that like he's now taking some coins out of, and there's papers all strewn about, and like there's a stack of papers that it seems like he seems to be like writing the adventuring notices on to then post on the board. There's a map of the area on the wall. That seems to kind of be about it from what you see. Like like there's a desk and a chair and all this and stuff. So, but then like out in the main room,
I'm gonna take his pen.
This poor guy.
Yeah. So
This guy. I'm stealing something from this.
So
Poor guy.
okay. Let me clarify here. Like, there's like one like nice, very like long, nice quill that he seems to write the adventuring notices with. Then there's also like some smaller, like less nice quills and pens, well, more like pencils, lying on the desk nearby there. Are you going for the nice one, or are you just going for anything, or?
I'll go-
He is going to go for the kerfluff pen, the best.
No, I'll go for one of the normal ones so he doesn't notice.
All right, make a sleight of hand check for me, then, please.
Let's see. Sleight of hand. I actually think I'm not too bad at this.
So
Wow.
you start like reaching over to try and take one of these less nice quills, and Harbin just kind of like looks over and he just kind of like slaps your hand and he's like, "Please don't be touching my stuff," and then he goes back to counting
But-
coins.
As he does that, because I imagine the most of the pens and most of the quills are gathered, right?
Yep.
And then the town master will be just too much focused on Malik.
Sure.
So Shakuna's gonna slip over and try and steal one for him.
All right, same thing.
Just gonna cough loudly to try. and
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
Come on, Shikunas.
So
Really?
Shikunas now tries to like reach
Actually,
for
that's
the tries to reach for the really nice quill that's like on top of the stack of papers, and Harbin just like looks over it again and he like slaps Shikunas' hand. He's like, "Oh, you think I'd tell one of you I wouldn't have to tell another one of you. Now please exit my office, and while I collect the coins to pay you."
Can I? I'm gonna go over real quick, and I'll be like, "Oh, actually, the note had something. Do you mind if I just borrow one of those real quick?"
And then like Harbin like specifically like goes and like grabs like a really crappy like pencil, like it's like literally just like like a piece of like lead that's like roughly attached to a piece of wood, and like hands it to you.
I'll take it, and I'll look at at Malik and Shakunas. I'm like, "At least I got something," and I'll walk over, and I'll just stand back to where I was with my hand out.
He finishes up with the coins, and then he turns back to you guys, and he says, "All right,
This is for all the time you have cost us.
so I've seen sufficient proof from you that you've done these quests, what have you. Now I believe the rewards were, let's see here, 25 gold for going to see Adabra. You brought sufficient proof from her. There's 50 gold for heading to Nomengard. You brought that hat that you say comes from them. That seems about right.
If you
and-
had seen what
and
we
he-
had endured and seen in Nomengard, you would believe us.
And he's like, okay. And there's another 50 gold for going to the dwarves. So 125 gold. And he kind of like hands a few bags out to you, and he says, "Here you go. Business finished."
Is this finished? There was anything else? Are we done here? Do you have work? I guess.
There are more quests out on the notice board.
Yeah,
I put up 5
Malik-
out there
Malik,
yesterday.
Isn't then let us just exit here. We have no further business from now with the town master, so let us just leave and be on our ways. Cause we have some drinks waiting for us to be had at the inn, do we not? And he looks at Malik and is like, Let's go along with it.
Yeah,
Be sure to check out the new notices.
I'll put the crown back in
Yes,
my bag.
we shall. So, come now. Isun, Malak. Come now.
I'll just look directly at the town master. I'll be like, "We'll be back." I'll just I'll leave the hat of wizardry there because I don't know what to do with that
Okay.
personally, and I'll just take the crown. I'm hoping to distract him enough with the hat that he doesn't notice I'm taking
The hat.
Okay, I'll take the hat. I'll take all of it. Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pack everything back up and I'll just leave. I'll follow Shakunis out.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
He probably wants something.
so I just wanted to double check on something here. Okay, so if you are taking the stuff from the Noman Guard quest back,
Oh no, yeah, I want to leave the hat there.
okay.
Yeah.
If you're leaving that, then it's all fine. Like,
I still get the crown. I
Yep,
snuck that
he,
away.
do,
in my-
he doesn't like he didn't need
Awesome.
anything else. Like, he just wanted people to basically like get a response from Adabra. If you brought back stuff from the gnomes that you didn't want, he would pay you for it, and that you went and took word to the dwarves about the dragon. And that was basically
Okay.
it.
Cool. I thought. Okay. Great. Awesome. Yeah.
And then as you guys are about to leave, he actually says, "Oh, actually, I don't suppose you guys actually know that other party that came through."
What? Who were they?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
No, like
I am not familiar with this other party. I've only just catch a glimpse of them as they were walking by the hall. But it's all.
Oh yeah, I suppose I told you that they came asking about the quest at
But yes,
Falcon's Hunting Lodge. But
Yes.
so you're saying you don't know who they are?
No.
you didn't get their names. They're doing a quest for you, and you didn't ask who they were.
Well,
You know,
yeah, I was talking to them through the door. I didn't see them. They asked a couple questions, and then then they must have left.
Well, that is the price of your door. I'm glad you're seeing it now.
He just kind of shrugs.
But Shakunas turns towards the town master and sternly looks at him and goes, This is what you get for hiring adventurers, for hiring groups that you have no knowledge of, that you are absolutely incapable of trying to meet. And with us, you have done so, and you have gained the assistance with the Noman Guard and the dwarves and the woman at the mill who has told you to sod off. Try and be a bit more forthcoming. Yes, you have a dragon that is circling, but if you do not attempt to do something, you might as well die a coward.
And like as you've been talking to him, I'm going to say that you guys had like basically like gotten to the door, and like Harbin seems to have like tuned out, and he's like walked over towards you, and then like as like Shakunis finishes talking, he just closes the door and locks it.
What a lovely fellow. Shall we? The pub? The stores?
I am more inclined to breaking in and slay his head than the dragon's now, almost.
Well, I don't want to get chased out of another town, so why don't we just not kill anyone? But you can break in, I guess, later tonight, but just very quietly.
If you're gonna break in, let's wait till late at night. Right.
Now that'll be for you to do, Malak, if you want that quill again.
I just hold up my piece of lead, smile, and just walk off towards the end.
Okay.
You are easily amused. And then they walk towards the end, so. At least I assume.
All right. So off to the inn you go. The town seems a little quiet today. There's no one really milling around as you head over to the inn. So
Well, it should be mixed for some fun times then. Everybody just watching Malak in all the bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Right now, Shinkonis, one drink, and then we're gonna go to the general store. That was the plan.
Yes,
Right.
that it was.
All right, let's go. Walk into the inn.
Okay. So, Toblin is working at behind the inn's main desk slash bar. As you come in, and he says, "Ah, welcome back. Back from some adventures, are you? You never came back
Right,
for your
well.
bacon, you know."
We're tight with money and we want some drinks. What can you do for us?
Well, you never came back for your bacon. I still have the huge stack of it.
No, we got a little waylaid. But I will take it now.
You know, I had the foresight to, like, store it back into the cold room so I can heat it back up for you.
Is it cooked?
Yes, it's cooked.
Yeah, I don't need it. No, I'm gonna stow some of it. So, I'll just take it as is.
Anyway, drinks for you say.
Absolutely.
All right.
If you have some fine wine, that would be very nice and pleasant.
Well, it's still just the ale.
Well,
Is-
it is better than
I-
nothing.
Are you good with the usual ale then?
Yeah, I'd
suppose.
like something a little stronger, but yeah, if that's all you've got, then that's fine.
One for me.
All right. Well, 2 copper from all of you then.
I'll put, because I have the bags. I'll put 1 gold up on the counter, and I'll be like, "And a room for the night? Yes.
Yes. Sure.
Cheers.
Of course.
Oh, I can splurge and do 1 for each of us, right? Was that enough? Yes.
Yeah, it sounds
Yep.
good.
That is enough.
And food also for the night, right?
Well, a meal would be costing a little bit more, but you know what? You guys are good patrons, so sure. We can say that that's included.
I'm very proud of myself, and you can tell in the moment that I haggled price down. And I'll sit down, whatever table, and just open my book up and wait for an ale.
Okay. Well,
Go, Basil.
he pours out the 3 ales right quick and gets them over to you.
So after the ales, after the lodging for the night, I'm guessing that we all get, about 40 gold each?
Yeah, I'll actually pull out some paper and a quill and start doing math, or basic math out to, kind of settle the debts, and then pass out the equal amount of gold to everyone, which I think is like 50, right? I did this math before, but I don't remember where it went.
125 split 3 ways is
Oh.
41.6.
Yeah, there we go. So everyone gets 41 except me. I'll take 40 because I gave away one piece of gold for. Actually, no, we'd all get 41. Wait, 0.6. We'd all
We'll
get
still all
41,
get
and then 1
41.
piece of gold went out. We're good, probably.
Okay. So what's next?
Well, I reckon an hour probably gone by before Shakunas and Malak decide to go to the Revisionist place. What would Hazel do?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you guys to the Visioners, but my ale will remain untouched until we leave, and then I'm going to chug it very
But
quickly.
yeah, I'm gonna sit there and take like nice sips and enjoy it.
Okay. I mean, like, unless you guys have anything you guys wish to talk about over your ale, then we can skip to going to the provisioners, or
about 50 minutes into the just sitting down and hanging out, I'll be like, so tomorrow, right, we're going to go to the notice board, get more quests, or find out what that one quest was, or do that orc thing that I heard the town hall man talk about. I wasn't really paying too much attention.
Shakuras will respond, although I will take the moment to indulge in Giant Spear and Arvin, who is mentioning that the giveaway that is currently on, it is the last giveaway of the Saturday's streams of ArvCon 2020 people. So if you want a chance to win, let's see now. Okay, the giveaway pack is Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition on GOG, the Flower Collectors on GOG, Dreadnautical Epic Global. I don't probably some setting globally on Epic Games, whatever, which is epic, man. Mystic Veil on Steam, and just enter pickpockets in chat. No exclamation mark, just plain pickpockets, and you have entered to win. So, or well, best of luck to the winners. So yeah, just type in exclamation mark pick. No exclamation marks. Just type in pickpockets, and then you have entered. So again, last giveaway for tonight, and then tomorrow there will be another giveaway, and then Monday. So there's more stuff, people. So if you feel lost out, don't you worry. Arvin Elrond's got your back, as he has done. Arscribet has had his back for many years, and now he shall have her. He shall be watching us over our backs for the years to come. So yeah, Shakuna's gonna reply. Well, you were speaking of some a group. Do you remember? Do you recall the orcs we saw in the woods? The one
yeah.
with stuff.
Yeah, to the south. Yeah.
There were supposedly as a lodge beyond the wooden that was gonna be that there these new adventures were heading towards. Or something to do with these orcs, or there must be some connection or something. I'm not sure.
Well, which way were they going?
What was they say? Was it the south or was it Shadow?
Sorry?
Direction?
The direction of
The other party.
the other party was to the north. Yeah, they were going to Falcon's Hunting Lodge, which
Right.
is... I have some information on that.
My apologies, people, if I am messing up tonight, because I have been all over today and my mind is just bad. And let it be known, I am the only Central European on this group, and the clock is 06:25, 100 hours in the morning on Sunday right now.
So, Malik, you would have an idea of where Falcon's Hunting Lodge is, because it's in Neverwinter Wood.
Oh. Yeah, Falcon. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know about where that is. Yeah, that's where they said they were going, to Falcon's Hunting Lodge.
Yes, that was, there was something about the orcs and this the magical one I have, but there is a feeling that something is, I don't know. There's something afoot. There is more to it than the mere orcs that we slew in that excavation sites. So,
Yeah, well, there's something definitely not right, because we saw that group to the south, and the Falcons is up north.
and this adventure group going to the north. I think we should do this before we check out the rest, or we could just take the rest and then go north to the lodge to find out what they want, to find out what they're going to do up there.
I don't mind doing any of these things. It's just, how much does it pay?
I never got the precise amount about the orcs, but we have endured this much, and we have set in motion now. We have gained the trust of the gnomes. We have gained the trust of the dwarves. I feel this is our responsibility. This is not another group of adventurers to take away from us. This is ours. We have helped this down. It is our duty to finish it, and to stake our swords and our magic through the dragon that slew our comrade bands.
I'll furrow my brow a bit and look over at Malik. You know this place, right? Is it populated? Are there hunters of well-renowned there? Is there any help that we can bring to potentially a dragon fight?
Well, I'm more interested in seeing why that other party was going up there. I think if you ask me, there's 3 things we can do. One is we find out more about the dragon. 2, we go to the message board and see what's on there, just for some extra cash. And 3, I don't think it'll pay well, but for just my own curiosity, I'd like to see what this other hunting party is doing up at Falcons.
All right, so that's our plan for tomorrow then. Shall we off to the provisioners?
Yeah, I'd say I think the most difficult and most time-consuming thing will be the finding out more about the dragon, where its lair is, things like that. I mean, we could leave here and go look at the message board right now, and then go to the provisioners, and that takes off one thing off the list. And then tomorrow, we'll head up to Falcons. And if we see anything that's on the message board that's on the way to Falcons, then 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes. And they are hunters, so I'd assume they know something about where the dragon is. So, yes.
It's true, they could have, Falcon could have information on a white dragon.
Malak, you recall seeing the dragon when it was flying around southwards, all around in circles?
Yeah, when we were near Hamburger Hill. Umbridge Hill.
Yeah. Do you remember precisely where it was? Well, not precisely, but an approximate that we can probably investigate this.
Well, it went south from there. Like I said, the only thing that's south from there is marshes and ocean. And from what I know of white dragons, they generally like it cold.
This was peculiar. But it is for soon to be. But now let us finish our drinks and then pay a visit to the provisioners. Because my armor is lacking and it is dying to repair. So
Yeah, you got acid damage, didn't you?
Arson
did.
and this. You heal me quite nicely, Isel. I grant you that, but I begin to feel a scar emerging.
Off to
It would be
the
worse if we saw that new armament and weaponry very soon.
I don't know if a general store will have anything like that, Shakunis. You might want to look actually for a blacksmith.
There is a smithy right across from the provisioners.
Oh, there is. I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's all right. Malik doesn't know this town. He wouldn't know any better. Yeah, just look for it. I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. We'll probably walk right by it.
Yeah, I think Shakunis noticed it because we came to Fallon via north, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Then he noticed it when we did it the first time.
All right. Well, why don't we finish our drinks and then go to the notice board and then off for repairs and provisions. Whoop-ha. Couldn't think of a motivational noise, so there we go. That's what we landed on.
Okay.
That's our new battle cry. Papa!
Whoop-ha. Yeah. Please no.
So notice board first.
I have my own battle cry. The shadows are in the drift.
So, to just clarify for me what you're doing first, notice board or provisions?
Notice board, yeah.
Notice
First.
board?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be quick.
Alright. So you head down to the notice board, which is outside the Town Master's Hall, to which you see there are 4 posted adventuring notices. And there what does look to be like the remnants of a piece of paper still attached to the board of a 5th one. That was probably the one that was torn off that this other group had taken.
Are all of these new?
Yeah,
That I,
and,
like,
yeah, and all of these quests that are posted now are new. So I think I have. Do I have handouts?
yeah, because I'm just gonna rip them all down.
On the subject of the whole campaign now, just a little curiosity. The map and the map of the woodlands and all that that came with the pack with the campaign itself, or was it something you had to buy separately?
Sorry, what was
I think
the
this all
question?
came with. He was asking if all these maps came with the module. Or...
Yeah, they all came with the module.
Ah. Oh, and it is so about time that the Lithuania is opened up a bit now. I want my forbidden library. It's gonna mark the beginning of my collection of D&D stuff.
Sorry, just give me 1 minute here while I try and find these handouts.
And while Shadow's doing that, you can donate to ArvCon.
Yes, you can. Exclamation mark donate. People, please. The night is not over yet. It is still us and Kilobyte with us. And Arvin and Ron and everybody else. Come on. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
3127 out of 3,500. Not too bad.
And again, Arvin, if you're watching this, Chrono Wolf for the intro and the music. Come on. It's hands
big.
down.
Think it big for community D&D.
Hey guys. Remember when Arv was like, I hope we can make it to 2,000?
I'm just waiting to see Carlos and Ennis eat the chocolate pudding. But yeah,
I'm just upset that we couldn't hit it on the first night, so Carlos had to eat a ghost pepper.
Oh God.
I would have liked to watch that.
yeah, same. But I'm gonna take a moment to say that when Shadow Mage asked around for players for this, I was reluctant because it is now 06:35 in the morning on a Sunday, the 24th, and my three fellow players here, well, my 2 fellow players and my dungeon master, they are in the North America, which is EDT, CDT, MDT, PDT, and they're evening still. I am the only one, and I've been awake now for close to. I'm actually awake for 20 hours right now.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but to do this D&D, and I'm a new player, you have just heard me tonight mocking it up because I can't remember stuff. I haven't taken notes because I'm still learning this. I'm still trying to learn to take down notes and all that. But it is the experience itself that shapes the adventure, and it is the learning and the mistakes that shapes the player and the way he plays the game and plays the character. So if you enjoy it and you want to try it, just find some friends, ask your friends, ask whatever in your community. Just give it a try. D&D can do so much for you and for anybody.
Don't find your friends. We're looking for a fourth player. Come play with us. What the fuck?
Yeah, that actually is.
Find your
Dude,
bring them here.
Yeah.
But hey,
Come
doesn't
here.
matter.
Bring one more of your friends. I don't care. Let's have a big party.
But what Rock God said is true. We're looking for a fourth player too, but it doesn't mean you have to stop looking for your own group and your local community.
Yeah, like I've said, ignore your friends. Play with us.
But yeah, this experience has been lasting now for at least 3 months, at least. No, well, 3 to 4 months, and it's just so much fun. I'm sacrificing my sleep to do this, but it is so worth it. Focus, thank you. So, it's great. Yeah, just do it. Just try it out, and for Rock Out Interruption Nation, donate to ArvCon, donate to support the fight against diabetes, to help the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Come on, people! Exclamation mark! Donate. The exclamation point! DONATE. Do it not there. Am I making myself clear? Thank you for hearing me
Alright.
out.
Oh, here we go.
There's
Loggers
one.
Camp Quest. Loggers Camp.
Oh,
Oh,
And 2.
they're popping off. Butter Skull Ranch? Sounds delicious.
I'm gonna spoil myself and say I have actually read up on the quests before the stream because I'm not gonna say anymore about that subject.
No metagaming.
No metagaming.
but
No
But-
metagaming.
I haven't actually read anything. I just found myself as I was trying to get out.
It wouldn't help you anyways because I have a heavy dose of homebrew layered on top of this.
Yeah, but I still I just actually I've been tinkering my my character shape before we did the stream, so it was just more to just get stuff going and just to make it properly looking. Cause man, and that's why if you watch the previous episodes, you can see my character has the background, but now he has no background because I made it transparent. It is professional work, ladies and gentlemen. It is professional work that is make the course. That's very good, yeah.
Toe gold sounds horrible, by the way. Found some toe gold today.
It
No,
does
right?
sound very horrible. And Arv, I will make a fantastic addition to your avocado list. I wish you apply. Can I do that, please? One day, apply
All
for
right.
your avocado list.
I believe I've made the 4 handouts detailing the quests available to you guys.
Most good. Are these permanently? We can always access these in the
Most
menu here.
excellent.
Yeah, they will
Excellent.
always be in your journal.
Cool.
So, I'll
Last
let you
call on
guys
Google,
kind of
folks.
glance
Last
through
call.
those.
Last call if you want to win a GG copy of Shadowrun Hong Kong Excellent Edition, GG copy of the Flower Collectors, Epic copy of Dread Nautical,
Uh-oh.
and a Steam copy of Mystic Veil. Enter Pickpockets in the chat, and you may have a chance to win. So,
Did-
yeah. That's
Did
call.
Rock God disappear?
I was just gonna ask, did we lose you, Rock God?
Uh-oh.
Somebody hated the Ranger,
His cam is also frozen,
Yeah.
isn't it? So,
which is actually perfect because that means I can capture his face because he looks so very roguish right now.
He's at a roll 20 and he's also gone from Cool. All right.
Yeah.
that's-
Oh. Hopefully.
Okay,
I was gonna try and do Malik's voice for like a second, and then I was like,
Oh.
I can't. That's hey,
There we
Hey,
go.
he's back.
in a different position.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Have fun.
My
Okay.
my internet has been a little unstable today.
So Easel's still in the right spot, but well, Hoodie.
Made it.
So Echo and
Yep. What's up?
Echo and Rock God have to switch places.
Does that mean they switch characters? Is that how this works?
Yeah, I'm the ranger now. Roar.
There you go.
There we go. I think I fixed it.
Arunanal, I have a disguise kit that might be both.
Oh, boom. Yeah.
All right. So I've given you guys those handouts. They should be in your journal in roll
Yeah.
20. Do you want me
I
to go
in-game
over
will-
them then? So here I will start with as they were listed on the board when you found them. First is actually the Logger's Camp Quest. So this is the one that reads, deep in Neverwinter Wood, along the river that flows west toward Neverwinter, is a logging camp. Every 2 months, Phandalin delivers fresh supplies to the camp, which is run by the half-brother of Phandalin's townmaster, Harbin Wester. Barthen, the local provisioner, has prepared a new delivery. He needs someone to bear the supplies safely to the camp. Return to Harbin Wester with a notice of delivery signed by his half-brother, Tiber Wester, to reclaim your reward of 100 gold pieces. The second one that was posted is the Butterskull Ranch quest. Orcs have attached Butterskull Ranch 5 miles east of Coneyberry along the Tribor Trail. Travel there with haste, assess the damage, and help any way you can. Ranch owner Alphonse Big Al Calazorn is a retired sheriff who can reward you for your efforts. If he's dead, return to Townmaster Harbin Wester with proof of Calazorn's demise to receive a reward of 100 gold pieces. And the third one is Mountain's Toe Gold Mine quest. The Mountain's Toe Gold Mine lies 15 miles northeast of Phandalin. The new overseer, Don John Raskin, just made a trip from Neverwinter to Phandalin and needs to be escorted to the mine. There's no telling what dangers lie between here and there. Once you deliver Raskin safe and sound, return to Townmaster Harbin Wester to collect a reward of 100 gold pieces. Of course, the final one is Axholm.
Yeah, can I read that one for you?
Sorry?
Can I read that? Can I read that one for you?
Sure.
Axon Quest. Within a mountain 15 miles south of Phandalin stands the ancient dwarven fortress of Axholm, which has been sealed for years. If a dragon attack is imminent, the people of Phandalin might need to evacuate to take refuge in Axholm. To that end, someone needs to open the fortress and make it safe for habitation. Once you complete this task, return to Townmaster Wester to collect the reward of 250 gold pieces.
Alright, so those are the 4 quests that were posted on the board.
Sorry if I stepped on your toes there, but I felt like being of interest.
Well, we got this Butterskull Ranch thing, right? That's near Coneyberry. Coneyberry is north of here, right? And then we got this other Mountain's Toe gold mine, although we have to take somebody, right?
Yes, that one is, well,
So we
That
got to
one-
take someone from Phandalin to the mine.
yes, it's an escort quest. Great.
A mine.
So what we could do is we could
Mine.
we could leave here with Raskin, who I think I've heard him before. He's kind of an asshole, but that's beside the point.
Even better.
We could take him. We could escort him to the mine. We could go over to Coneyberry, and then from there, we could go check out Falcons.
Well, there's also the Loggers Camp, which is in the Neverwinter Wood as well. We can swing by and see if that's a quick one, or if that requires a lot of attention, and then check on Falcons, or vice versa. It doesn't matter which one we go to first. My main problem is Axholm. It seems to be the most important on this list.
And completely in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I think we should be burned up north. It seems the most correct path to take. And after all, I am most curious about these adventures we have heard of and that I have seen.
Well, why don't we go to the provisioners now, and then right before we go to sleep tonight, or the last thing we do today, is we go and talk to this this gentleman
Raskin.
About Raskin. Yeah, I already forgot his name. About escorting him up to his mine, and then tomorrow morning we can just set off, losing as little time as possible.
That sounds fine by me.
Jakunis?
I can Arsenal tonight. It is very well.
Excellent. We have a plan. We have a quorum.
Onwards!
To buy things.
All right. So you guys then head off to Barthen's Provisions. It's kind of early evening-ish now. It's not quite sunset, but the store, of course, is still open. It will be until sunset. Are you guys looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking at books. If
Yes.
there's books.
We still have the healing potions, don't we?
Yep.
2 weeks after. Okay. So
Shakunis, do you want to stop at the smithy while we're here?
yes, I would very much like to do that. Although, at the rate that we are going, we are down to go north in the morning. It will be probably impossible to have the armament in hand, improved and the weaponry sharpened. Then perhaps buy some new ones before then.
Well, you got a bunch of gold from those jewels. I'm sure you could just buy a new one. Whatever you're looking for. You're looking for armor, right?
Armor and weapons. We must. After that little. After it got up close with the orcs, it has given me a little bit of thinking thoughts. So, I'd rather be very prepared. And now we have been so fortunate with our gold, but then of course we stole some from the gnomes. Which I feel a little bit proud of.
Is there like a side street, or just a place that's not very visible around here?
Like a shady alley.
Yeah, that I can sneak into and put the crown on.
Maybe like
A shady alley?
I'm looking.
or here.
Yeah, anywhere that I can go that no one's really noticing me, where I can put the crown on and then concentrate for action.
I mean, like, around the backside of the inn is probably a good bet.
Boom.
Yeah, like
Perfect.
Yeah, like
I will
there.
take that. That sounds great.
All right. So you you put on the crown
Yep.
once you get back there, and like you kind of like think your thought to try and like activate it.
Yeah.
And you can definitely like your range is like this 60-foot radius around you. So you can tell that there's like a handful of gems that are probably Toblin, like the inn manager's like safekeepings, somewhere up on a second floor of the inn, but and then kind of off in this house over here, there's again kind of this similar kind of thing. But other than that, like that's the only thing that kind of pings off those greed senses.
Okay, I'll take the crown off and put it back in the bag and just join everyone, open the book and be like, just nothing really of value. People's gems, your possessions, whatever. No fun magical
H.
stuff.
Your marker. Your marker on Roll20. Move it.
Where is my marker?
Right there.
Oh, okay, there we go. I'm going to the shop. Where is the shop? Where the shop is?
Shop's up
Right.
here.
Okay.
Or, well, Smithy is there. Shop's there.
Do we have time to hit both of them?
Well, I mean, like, the Smithy is like right across the street and like right by the shop. So like you walk by it to get there. So you can stop there if you wish.
Could also gonna stop there. Well, probably the rest is gonna go to the commissioner's office immediately.
No, I want to see what's in the smithy. I'm gonna go with Shakunis.
Yeah, I'm going straight to the provisioners. I'm smithy nothing on this guy.
Okay. So there's
Except for Crown.
there's this workshop off to the left side of kind of like what looks to be kind of like a home attached to it on the right side, and there is a dwarven male working the forge in the workshop, and he sees you guys approach and he calls out in a gruff voice, "Ah, I may be working here, but I don't be doing sales to adventurers. You have to be going to the Lion Shield Coster if you want to be buying anything."
Wait, where are we supposed to go to buy things?
Lion Shield Coster.
Oh, the Iron Shield. Oh yeah, that's down at the south side of the town, right?
Yeah, it's down by the Miners Exchange.
Right. Yeah. We went by there earlier. All right. You can't make any sales here.
Well, if you're looking for custom pieces, maybe I could do a commission. But if you're looking for standard weapons or armor, then I'm supposed to send you to the Lion Shield Coster.
What do you think, Shakunis?
I'd rather see what the Coster has before I make up my mind.
All right then.
It's not worth wasting all the gold on a commission and know nothing about the person who makes it and, well, whatever. So, to the Costas.
I'm gonna go to the provisioners.
Alright. Meet you at the inn.
All right. Sounds good.
And the pathways.
I will go this way.
Okay. Alright, so Malik and Isol are at Barthen's Provisions. As you guys enter, Barthen calls out to you and he says, I see you've come back, friends. Is there anything I can be getting for you?
I want to lean over to Malik and be like, "You were here before? I don't remember this place. Oh no." Just kind of like lean back and kind of drift behind Malik to push him forward into the conversation.
I think you were reading your book at the time.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. I'll start looking around for books.
How you doing, Barthen?
Be doing fine.
Right.
Business is as business does.
All right then. I have a question for you. Do you have any black power?
Sorry, come again. Black what?
Black powder, like the stuff that they use to put in cannons, like on ships. You know how they have the.
Oh,
Uh-oh, did we lose him again?
Yep.
mid-emphasis of black powder.
Oh no. Alright, I'll give it a moment to see if he pops back.
And it looks like it's casting a spell.
Are there any books? I guess while we're waiting.
Are you, like, what kind of books are you looking for?
Any.
There are books.
I'm just gonna start like opening up books and like half reading them. There, like just kind of like picking up the book, opening it, and like just leafing through it.
There's like one shelf of books, and like it seems that like kind of like half the shelf is like histories of the region, and like the other half of the shelf is like children's fairy tales.
Oh, okay. Well, if that, I'll take. Oh man, I'd probably take half of each section essentially, and just like put it in my arms and walk up to the counter, and just like dump it all down and be like, how much is all of this wonderful stuff?
So like Barthen would kind of glance down, and he's like, "So you must be a voracious reader if you are looking if you're interested in all of those."
I like books, yes. What about it?
Well, whatever suits you. Different strokes for different folks, you know. And he's like, well, for a lot of those, and he can like flips them over and like looks at like these little marks down on the back sides of the books, and he's like, I'll set you the lot of them for, I don't know, a handful of silver, 4 silver.
Well, if that's the case, how much for that whole shelf that you have back there? Can I buy you out of books? Is that a thing? Do you have books in the back that I can see?
I mean, if you're really interested in all my books, then like you can have the rest of the shelf for, you know, like you can have them all for 8 silver.
I put down 5 gold, and I'll be like, any books that come in here, just put them aside. I'll be back. Don't
And
sell them to anyone.
His eyes go wide, and he's like, "You got it, sir."
Thank you.
May I have your name? I don't think I caught it before.
Yes,
Oh, Lord.
I'm Esil Moldleaf. All right, that's a Mould. People misspell it all the time. Mold.
Yes, sure. So just books. Any books at all? Do you have? Is there
Any
maybe,
book that comes in here is mine now. For at least another month, maybe 2, depending on how much 5 gold gets me.
He looks down at the gold, and he's like, "Well, if that's what you're paying, I think any books that come into my shop for the next 3 years are yours."
I'll look him just in the face. That is a deal, and you do not go back on that. That is your word, and I will take it.
Oh.
And he like looks you right in the eye, and he seems to be deep in thought for a moment, and then he spits in his hand and reaches it out to you.
Spit in my hand, and I do the handshake. I'll slap Malik on the shoulder, and I'll let him get back to business. And then I guess until Malik comes back, we can cut to
Yeah,
Shikunis.
I'm trying to decide if I should try and fix the cams or just wait for him to come back.
How long do you want to go for, Shadow Mage? If I do my ST?
I was gonna say maybe just another 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, until I assume the long rest tonight.
Yeah.
Well, then might as well go over to me
Okay.
and probably fix the.
Can you lean to either side to be fully in frame somewhere?
Let me see if.
Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. This is so good.
And then I will just. Do that for now.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's perfect.
I am just
True commitment.
I am just creating
There.
the windows.
That'll work for the time being. Okay.
I really wish I could do it, but then I cannot sign something. Let's see if the rock is still lost. Oh well.
All right. So you were going to the Lion Shield Coster.
Yes, he was.
COVID, no. For the spit deal. Oh god, that's great.
Oh yeah,
I have magical powers. I'll heal it away. It'll be fine.
All right. So Shakunis, you enter the Lion Shield Coster, and there is a human woman, probably about in her mid-30s, who stands behind kind of like this U-shaped counter area right in the middle of the main room, and all along the walls are like pieces of armor and weapons. And she sees you come in, and she's like, "We're closing in an hour. What do you want?"
Just before that, Rockard has spoken in Arvin's chat. It says, keep going, I'm working on it. So,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Chuckles looks around and he just. I was hoping to acquire some new armor and some new weapons.
Armor?
Armor and swords.
Well, we have both. What in particular are you looking for?
Let's see. Let's check these. Let's see. Do you have some improved improved leather armor? And he showcases his own, because he is in his armor still, and it looks kind of a bit beaten up and brutalized on the account of the orcs earlier.
Okay, so, armor.
Perhaps perhaps a newer version of a standard leather armor, perhaps.
Okay, so I just want to go over like this mechanically with you. So I believe in your character sheet. Let me pull that up here. Shakunis. It says you currently have studded leather armor.
Yep.
Okay, so studded leather armor is the best non-magical light armor you can get. So, and that basically, like, studded leather armor is, it sets your AC, your armor class, to 12 plus your dexterity modifier. So you're probably not going to get anything better than that here.
Okay, then let's try a better crossbow.
Oh, God damn it.
Cat, if you can hear this.
He's back.
We have a returning rock god.
There he is. Alright, can you try saying something?
I am here. Dude. Donate to ArvCon.
Yay!
Perfect.
Hoodie, what was that you said earlier about it wouldn't be a D&D stream if there wasn't technical difficulties?
Oh yeah, no, it's not a D&D stream unless something messes up.
That is true.
Ta-da! Oh, wait, and then I need to... There we go. Okay.
Get out of my way! Rock God! I want my own space.
Alright. So,
But yeah.
if you're looking for anything that you don't currently have, you can get it here. In terms of anything, in terms of better versions of things that you already have, you won't be able to get that here, because basically anything that's better than what you currently have has to be magical, and you can basically only find that through adventuring and not through like a kind of generic store, which is what this is.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a bunch of shit to tinker with.
That's fine.
Alright. So
So,
as I was saying when I left, unless you were in the middle of something, then finish. I don't know what you guys.
Well, I mean, like Shakunis had gone down to the Lion Shield Coster just to kind of browse around to see what they had there, but I'm not sure if they'll have what he's looking for.
Yep.
I bought every book for the next 3 years. That's
Nice.
yeah.
in this crappy town, so
It's gonna pay off.
yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I will
That-
say to Barthen then that I am looking for some black powder.
I'll maybe just try and finish up with Shakunis before I switch
Okay.
back.
All right. Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Daggers
Shakunis,
the daggers that Skunos has, can they be used as throwing daggers? As
Yes.
Throwing knife?
yes, they can. You have two regular daggers and that one magical shocking dagger.
Yeah, but I can use the 2 regular daggers to use as throwing daggers.
Yes.
Perfect.
Now, like, if you wanted to pick up, say, like, a rapier or any other kind of, like, different kinds of armor or weapons, you can do that here, but they just won't have anything magical.
What about a rapier? Because
Yep.
I would not mind acquiring something that would probably increase in damage.
You could definitely get that there.
So, if I would get better damage, I would probably acquire a rapier and probably sell off my short sword. But if not, then I'm just gonna keep on. I'm just gonna hold on to my gear as it is.
I mean, like, so a short sword, I believe, is what, 1d6 piercing?
1d6. Yeah.
Yeah, so a rapier is 1d8 piercing.
Oh yeah. We're gonna sell off the short sword and then actually no.
I mean, like,
Instead of wait.
I mean, I was just gonna say you could hang on to the short sword. Like, I usually don't. I'm not too mindful of encumbrance rules, so
Yeah. Problem is, I am kind of because I like to be realistic. So.
fair enough.
So, all right. For just this once, I will just ignore it and just go buy the rapier.
Sure.
So,
So-
I was gonna look over and just look at it.
So-
find rapier. Miss, how much is this for this rapier?
Standard prices for everything around here. So rapier, that's and she consults a chart. 25 gold pieces.
And we were given how much were we?
What do you want?
You given 300 by the jewel chick.
So so you guys did just get 41 from Harbin, from the town master.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
you guys will be getting way more from the jewels.
Yeah, she gave us 300
hmm
already.
Oh yeah.
She still owes us 450. So we all should have
Oh.
300, at least 300 on us.
Plus 150 from the town master. So.
Yep.
But yeah, then yeah, we just I should take it, and walks over to the counter and lays the coins up. And just look. Is she very good? Is she a very attractive woman?
She's. I don't really know how to say this.
It's easy. Is she an attractive woman? Yes or no? There's two answers.
She is certainly not unattractive.
Okay, then.
But she does like she definitely seems to be like very straightforward to business kind of woman. Like she doesn't seem particularly charismatic. Maybe.
Well, I might try my luck on a persuasion check, just for the sake of it. So.
Okay. Sure. So you want to try and sweet talk her to get a better price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, not that as a better price, but a more different way. But yeah, 10. So that's not that bad. But then it's just gonna pay the amount and just thank her for the patronage, and that's it.
Okay.
Heard yourself saying the sweet talk and was like, "This is not gonna work." Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
If I'm broken the rules, but I apologize, but that's. Yeah.
No, I think it's fine currently. Okay. All right. So you buy the rapier and leave.
Yep.
All right. Good enough. All right. Malik at Barthen's. So you were inquiring about black powder.
Black powder, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have it?
Are you for real? Did he cut out again?
Damn it, Father.
Oh no, he's back.
Okay, I'm still here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's so weird because I can hear you guys when it cuts out on my end for like 30 more seconds.
It's
Okay.
it's right when you say black powder. That's like just avoid that word.
Yeah.
And then Barthen kind of like raises his eyebrow, and he says, "Well, it's a bit of an unusual request, and we don't really get too much of it around here. But like, this is a mining town, so it is available."
Right. I'm looking to buy some black powder. Right.
Okay.
I'm also.
There will be a restriction on how much I can sell to you.
How much can you sell to me?
I can basically like sell you enough for like what would be enough for maybe a couple small explosives, or like a couple of like not enough for, you know, like a full-size cannon, perhaps, but enough to make a sizable boom.
How many small leather pouches of it can you sell me? Like that size?
Of that size?
Yeah.
I could maybe sell you 5 pouches that size.
All right, I'll take the 5 pouches filled with black powder.
Okay.
Right. I'll take 5 wicks.
Wicks. Okay. Yep. Sure.
A little bit of lamp oil
Okay.
and a flint.
Ah. Yes. Interesting. All right. Just give me a moment to tally this up here.
Well, you have Stealthy Mauer, who is a rogue, now turning into ranger, and then you have Caswaritis from the Starboy, or whatever it was. And now you have a ranger turning more into a cowboy. Go figure.
All right. So all those supplies together, I think would tally up to about 45 gold pieces.
45 gold. What if you threw in an extra 5 arrows for me too?
Oh, an extra 5. Only 5 arrows?
Yeah.
Well, yes. Certainly. I mean, like an arrow a piece is only about 5 copper. So I mean, like, just make it.
What about a bundle then?
A full usual 20 arrows is 1 gold. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll take that then.
All right. So for 46 gold is one bundle of arrows and all those other supplies that you requested.
Excellent. I'll give him 50.
And then like he'll go to make the change for you or whatever. He's like trying to sort out 4 from the bag of 50 that you gave him.
Yeah, no, you keep that. That's for you.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. I look forward to doing business with you again.
And that's when I dump books out.
Girls might be nuts with the combat, but good lord, is it enough with the books.
Love me some books. So,
Yeah, gladly.
And then
After-
and then actually like as you're collecting your supplies, Barthen kind of like reaches back from behind him and he grabs a bag of something and then he throws it at you and he says, "Here, actually have this to go along with that." And it's you find that it's a bag of caltrops.
Nice. Well, thank you. I'll put this to good use.
I figure that might work interestingly with whatever else you might have brewing up there.
Sounds good. Thank you, Barthen.
We're just like scraping up books. Malik, do you have any free hands?
Yeah, let me put this stuff away, and I'll start putting all this stuff into my thing and put this and put my bow and on my arrows in the thing and put all my shit away.
I'll just hand you a giant stack of books.
Yeah, I'll take some books.
Good, thank you. Carrying all of these by myself would have been a nightmare. I'll take all of the books that he has and just walk out with Malik.
And then like as you guys are about to leave, Harbin calls up to you. Would you guys like a crate?
I'll look at Malik, and I'll look back at what's his face? And I'll go, no, we're
Arthur?
fine.
No, I think we should take one.
No, I mean, you got it, and I've got it. Do you think we need a crate? I don't... Okay, this is pretty heavy. Could we get, like, 2 crates? 3 crates? What's a crate?
And then like
It's like a going rate.
he like grabs a crate from like below the counter, and like puts it up on the counter, and it's like big enough to like fit all of the books in it. And he's like, "You can have this for free."
Oh,
Oh, I'm throwing all the books in there.
yeah.
And then I'll grab one side and say, you take the other.
I will try to lift the other side, but most likely will not be able to.
Neither one of us are strong boys.
Oh, no!
Well,
Well,
like this is like, I don't know, probably like a 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot like box full of books. So it's probably, I don't know, like that's probably like what, 40 pounds?
Yes. Yeah.
So like
for
the
goodness,
two
that's
of
just
you
a
can
threat,
carry that
so-
without much problem, even
Okay.
if you are not, even if you are weaklings.
I only have a -1 to strength. I think I can carry 40 pounds.
It's like every 15 feet, we're gonna be like, gotta put it down. Hold on. I need like 15. All the way to the hotel. Small stops in between. Hotel inn.
And then
and Chicken's officer's alcohol has just arrived.
so you guys enter into the inn, and Toblin will nod at you, and he's like, "Turning in for the night?"
Or hardly
Because-
turning. Sorry.
Chicken just nods.
Well, feel free to sit in the common room for a little while if you like. I'll serve you each 1 drink on me.
Oh, well, if the drink's on you, then I guess I'll stay. I was going to go to the room, but...
And then you can kind of like,
Appreciate the gesture. I shall take you up on it.
you can kind of hear him mutter under his breath, "Seeing as you already paid for it."
Yeah. I'll just walk over to a seat and just start going through the books. And then just kind of hold my hand up like I want food and water at some point.
All right, so you're looking through the books?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, make an Arcana check for me.
Oh, baby. Finally, something that I might be moderately good at. which means I'm gonna roll poorly because that's how life works.
Hey, you had some good rolls earlier in the stream, so
Oh
20
baby!
You see?
Magic.
It's ArvCon, maybe.
Oh damn!
Donate.
Got that crit. I got that crit Arcana.
You see, all of it is magic.
I found 12 spell books.
And I'm bound. The
So-
magic strikes again.
In one of the books that just seems to be a fairy tale, you notice what seems to be almost like a poem or a song in it that strikes a certain chord in your mind. And you can tell that it's not actually just a regular poem or song, but it is actually a magical spell.
Oh, nice.
And I will have what spell this is for you in just a second here.
Oh, fantastic. I'll actually just spend my entire night going over these books, reading them in depth, all that stuff.
As a matter of fact,
Do
we're just
you-
sitting by and enjoy the drinks.
So, I do have a question for you.
Yep.
Do you already know Lesser Restoration?
I don't know. Hold on. Spells.
What was it that you cast on?
I don't.
On,
Okay, it is Lesser Restoration.
Oh, nice. Is that?
what was it that you cast on Jakunas when it was down?
Oh, that was my ability, my Celestial Warlock ability.
Oh, right.
Is this a ritual spell? I
Nope.
think it is. So here's the problem mechanically. I can't learn the spell.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can?
It is on the Celestial Warlock spell list.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. I'll just take that. Yeah, no, I'm not. I will not look anything in the Lesser Restoration.
Do not argue with your DM.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not putting up a no fight, no how. Here we go.
I'm
Just one
so
from
glad
all
because
of us.
that's the next spell I was gonna take. Now I can take a different one.
Yeah, I just get it for free. That's great. Love buying books. Totally would recommend buying books.
Well, I'm already ready for my book, so yeah.
I mean, like, that's what I had in my notes that I was gonna give you. So,
Oh, boom. All right, cool. We're good. No,
Nice.
it's fine.
I mean, it was only gonna be that, like, if for some reason you already had that spell, I didn't think you did, but if
I
you already
didn't.
did, I was gonna try and come up with something else. But
I have to be super choosy about my spells as a warlock, and I would let a friend get poisoned or turn to stone. It's fine. No, it'll be okay.
all right. Other than that, Talbin will serve you guys some ale and a meal. Other than that, he'll kind of like leave you alone.
And of course, I will have some bacon with this meal.
Warlock good berry instead. No. Bad berry. It just takes away 1 HP.
Yeah, right.
Make you hungry.
Ooh, question to Rock God from about Malik. Does it do anything with the mushrooms that we got in the Nomigard?
Not yet, but I still have them.
Uh-huh.
That's for a later date.
Yeah, Arvin, when I heard about the mushrooms, I thought raisins, avoid. And because of the nose, they have just gone paranoia. No.
All right. Well,
I am gonna finish my drink and go up to my room.
okay. Sounds good.
I'm down in the common area the entire night. You guys will wake up to me still reading books, and there's like a stack next to me forming.
So I am not gonna go to bed though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the shit that I bought, and I'm gonna take out my Tinkerer's kit, and I am going to take the wicks and soak them all in the lamp oil,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna tie them around the top of the pouches, and then I'm going to affix those 5 pouches to 5 different arrows.
Ah,
And then I am going to take the flint, and I am going to take my right-handed glove, and I am going to sew the flint into this finger and this thumb, so I can snap my fingers and light the wick.
and so then you have like exploding arrows.
Yes.
Nice. Yep. Okay.
One of them is going to explode in your face. I don't know which one. I don't know when.
Now the question is, do I have to make a roll, some sort of roll for this?
Oh, yeah. There is some kind of tools that is applicable to this.
Yeah, do you have Tinkerer's tools?
I do have Tinkerer's tools, and I am proficient in them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So give me a check on that then, please.
But
Is
they
that
didn't have it
on
as a
your
provision.
character sheet by chance?
I
don't know if that got added.
think so.
Okay, so
It isn't
hold
added
on.
on the regular level 3. No.
Oh, oops! I
No.
think I did something by mistake there.
I had to add mine manually.
Yeah.
My proficiency.
Name. So Tinker's
On the
tools.
left, down bottom.
Yeah, I got it. I'm adding it. Proficiency bonus. Proficient.
I was just telling rock out. Just telling rock out.
Okay, so my proficiency is 2, so it's just a d20 plus 2.
Just give me a second here. That must be. Is that intelligence based? Do you know? And
Let me check. For Tinker's tools? I don't know.
Tinker.
While they're working that out, just want to
Add
say
your proficiency
this is the
bonus to any ability
concluding
checks.
This is the concluding session and the final route of the day's day 2 of ArvCon 2020.
Yeah,
Watching,
that would
chat.
normally be intelligence based. Okay, so there's that tribute.
Yeah,
intelligence.
donate.
Okay,
not
so I've
care.
added it to
Yes.
your character sheet. So in the bottom left, there should be Tinker's tools, and so that's actually a +3.
Ooh. Alright. Here we go.
Captain Andrew.
What is it? What is it? It's a 21.
21.
Oh,
So
Nice.
you are able to quite successfully and with no errors at all
Yes.
create these exploding arrow. Yeah.
Alright. I'm
So-
gonna
So
I'm gonna-
you've
bundle those and put them separate from all the other arrows.
good call. All right. So I think we will call that the long rest for this, and then we probably should maybe call it for the end of our session so we can let Arv get to bed since he needs to end his stream.
Don't you mean that I get to end because I'm up and it is 07:30 in the morning.
That too.
I see the sun coming up. I think that's a fresh new day.
Yeah, I know, right? What's the uptime on our stream right now?
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Almost 13 and a half hours.
Nice.
Yep.
mm.
We're currently 4.5 minutes out from being 13 and a half hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that means we got to stay on for another 4 minutes, obviously.
Well, I mean,
We have to say goodbye.
Yeah,
to
we have
wrap
to
up.
do our goodbyes,
yeah.
our wrap up. So,
Look at my window. It is.
oh yeah, that's like full daylight.
Oh yeah.
And my entire wall is glass with thick curtains, so it's basically a sauna in here right now.
All right. So, this was a bit of an interesting session. Not much happened really. Like, we didn't have any combat, but you guys did some shopping and that kind of stuff. So, did bypass an encounter with some orcs, I guess.
I'm sure we'll find them again.
Yep. And next time when we pick up, you guys will be heading out of town on those quests that you collected.
Fun.
So,
Escort mission. Woo!
I'm pretty sure you guys decided that you were, what was it, going off to the ranch one first?
I think
Butterskull Ranch.
Canaberry first, because that's up north, and then there was another one. Oh no! We had to do the escort guy
Yeah, we
first.
have to
Oh.
get the guy
He's
here,
in Fandolin.
go to the Butterskull Ranch, and then drop the guy off at his final destination.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's the mine, then the
Yes.
ranch, then the loggers camp.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It goes
okay.
half of the mine, then the ranch,
A
then the rest of the
mine.
mine.
A mine.
It all kind of depends on where the stuff is, I guess. We're
Yeah.
definitely doing the escort mission first, and then whatever's closer after that would be either Conyberry or Falco.
We also
Falcons.
have the logger camp and the Falcon's Nest, or whatever it is. I wrote it down as that. Is right. They're both in Neverwinter Wood, so at least there's that. They're moderately close.
Well, all three are, right? The loggers camp is in Neverwinter Wood, and then Butterskull Ranch is in Conyberry, which is right outside of Neverwinter Wood.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that part. So yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 4 that are technically right close to each other.
Conyberry, I believe, is right here, or somewhere around here, close by.
So basically, the only thing we're not doing right now is Axholm. Oh, squish. Hold on.
Ta-da!
Ooh, look at that.
Those are all the locations you guys wanted to hit. So
Nice. And I had decided
I believe.
before I saw this, just so everybody knows, this was before I saw where any of these places were, that Malik lives somewhere in this area.
Oh yeah. So you'd actually probably have background with Falcon of.
So I would probably know Falcon. Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. So we'll maybe discuss that for next time.
Advantage.
Okay.
So actually, the mine is right down here. Do you guys see that or not?
Yeah, I'm seeing the map.
I see. Oh yeah. Okay.
I see it. Butterskull Ranch, Conyberry, Woodland Man's, Falcons, Loggers, Neverwinter. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I see
yeah,
it all.
that
Cool.
seems to be the correct order of operations. Is go to the mine, and then go to the Conyberry and the ranch, and then
So
off
mine-
to
Marks the spot.
Ranch. Falcons. Yep.
Boom.
Sounds good.
Neat.
All right. All right. So Echo, how do you feel about tonight or this morning? I guess.
Yeah, where to start? I don't know, it's been an emotional roller coaster through and through, really. My first ArvCon attending, and it's a new decade, and we've been through a rough patch ever since New Year's with the whole COVID shit, and we're still at it. And as there was a discussion in the Arch chat earlier about pollen and summer coming, that means hell for many of us. But anyway, donate again, support the fight against diabetes for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. And I had this t-shirt made for Scott to honor him, and I would gladly do it more if people would pay me first and I could have it made and then shipped over. So that can be discussed for another time. And I enjoyed the session. I will admit I did have some mishaps, but I haven't been playing. Well, it has been two or 4 weeks since the last we played. I don't know which one, but it's been a lot of fun, and I hope we can do this in 2 weeks' time. I think. I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll have
yeah.
to figure out the schedule.
But I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I love playing D&D, and I have and I'm thoroughly enjoying this party with Rock God, NoQuarter_TV, and Shadow Mage as our DM, and I hope for 4 players soon, because the more players, the more we can spread the word about the amazing Shadow Crew,
Yep.
which has now gone into a drifting sleep.
Yeah. So
we can-
actually, if you don't mind me interrupting there, as we mentioned earlier, we are looking for a 4th member. So if there's anyone out in our ArvCon community who might be interested in joining our roughly 2 to 3 hour sessions every second Wednesday, please hit me up in the Discord.
or hit me up on Discord, or even hit up Rock God on the Discord. Any of us. I assume Arva will probably make another rank for us on the Shadow Crew soon. I hope. But yeah, all I can say is now. I mean, I'm gonna go on a rant a little bit again. Sorry, people, but what Kilobyte has done for Training for Gregory A. Wilson, aka Armadillo, in chat, for John Helfers, for many others, for Arudinal, for me, for Shadow Mage, for Rock Guy, for everybody. This is why ArvCon is so important every year on Memorial Day weekend. Just it brings the planet, it brings everybody together. It doesn't matter how many, if it's a few tens, 20, 50, 80, I don't care, it doesn't matter. But we come together to fight, to provide a better future for the ones who suffer with diabetes, to those who suffer with cancer. It doesn't matter, we come together as one race. Not 3, not 5, 1. It doesn't matter how your skin is. One race, one planet. And if he had lived amongst us now today, he would have said the same thing. And he wanted to become a counselor. And Aruna can attest to that, because Aruna is with us and he is moderated in chat, and he has schizophrenia paranoia, and that's a serious thing. But he is with us, and Aruna is doing well despite the problems. So, community. And where you can find me next, you can find me wherever on the Twitch at EchoAlpha_X5, and Twitter with the same name, EchoAlpha_X5. I don't do much. I live with disability, and I just sit around every day and play games. But you'll catch me here next time. We have Community D&D, which I hope can be probably on the 3rd of June, because the 1st of June is on a Monday, which is the first day of the week here in Norway. So it will kind of fit with me, but I'll leave that up to Shadow Mage. And without further ado, I will cast Shadow upwards to Mr. Hoodie, Mr. H, Mr. No Quarter.
Hi, I'm Hoodie. I stream on No Quarter TV. I'm also
Give him a follow
on Twitter under that name as well. I just gotta say it's great. It's great to be in this community. Seems just so wonderful, and to come together for a cause like this to raise so much money is such a big deal and such a good cause. And it's just all the people coming together, the music, the community playing tabletop board games, which just bring everyone together. It's great. It's good stuff. I love it. It's a good time. Can't wait I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Lurk again. I'll see you, mate. I don't talk a lot, but anyways, it's late. I'm gonna pass this way right on up.
I don't talk a lot, yet I'm a streamer and I play D&D.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a very weird juxtaposition that I live in, of the dichotomy, where I don't talk in chats, and I'm very, very shy to talk on the internet except when I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't get it either.
Oh, it's like we were talking before. Like once the camera goes on, that's it. There's nobody else here.
Yeah,
except the 4 of us. That's it.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Hello everybody. I am Rock God. You can find me as a moderator over.
We're just starting the stream now. Oh, aren't we? Okay.
Oh, we're starting the stream. Oh,
Yeah.
Um, you can usually find me here or at my Instagram at mdrewzion. I take pictures. I am donating some pictures this year.
As one of the top donors, I believe the number three.
As one of the top donors. Yep.
Whichever is
I'm-
one of the top donors. So
Well, actually, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get the emails of the 3 top donors. The one that gets to pick the pen, the next one down, and then the third one, and they're all going to get the pack that I'm given. The
oh my.
the what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. It's real late.
yeah, but
The
yeah.
screensaver pack. There we go.
People, please do check out his Instagram. Check out his pictures, because OMFNG, it is amazeballs.
They're all right. But anyway,
So modest.
Don't believe them for a second. They're just amazing. And
like everybody else said, it's so great to be here tonight, to be here in honor of Kilobyte and doing this for him. It's so great to see the community come together and just completely fucking explode. The first goal, the second goal. What, are we on the 3rd or 4th goal now? I don't even know. I haven't even checked the thing. Are we on the
We're
4th stretch goal now?
towards the 3rd goal.
We're towards the 3rd goal. Like, this is unbelievable. All during a pandemic.
Make it the 4th. Donate.
All for our friend Kilobyte, and that's awesome. It's incredible to see
this fellow right here.
It's incredible to see the community come together like this. It's really, really cool, and it's awesome to be a part of this. What else was I going to say? I was going to ask Shadowed something. It was a game thing.
Okay.
What the hell was it? It was a game. Oh, the mechanic on the arrows.
Yes.
What are they? What is it?
I will have to figure that out.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I was just wondering. If
I have no problem with you doing that. I just need to figure that out mechanically before you use them.
Okay. Yeah. So if it's like I don't know, like a plus whatever. Yeah.
It will. Yeah, I'll have to think on it.
Same to hit plus whatever to damage. I'm assuming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay.
And before I
think that's all I had.
Before I let Shadow Mage take the final word, I will do this as a favor towards Chrono Wolf, because everybody knows him as a musician, yes, but he was the lead visual effects artist on the Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure game that was funded through Project Fedora. And Chrono Wolf is such an amazing VFX artist. Please, I implore you, check him out on the Twitter and just go and ask him for a commission. I implore you. The man makes amazing music, but please explore the other venues he does, because I tell you, he's gonna blow your mind. And yeah, I send past rock out up to our beloved Shadow Mage, who has just been amazeballs with the moderation and with the giveaways and with our crew tonight.
And who's been here for 13 hours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for. I thought this was a session went pretty well. I'll be interested to see how the next one goes once we're off on some more possible. I guess we'll see if it's adventures or misadventures.
It's always misadventures with us.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. So anyway,
it is the misadventures, swashbuckling adventures of us.
So thank you to Rockgood, Hoodie, and Echo for having this be a great session tonight.
No, thank you, and thank you to Arv and Elrond.
Yeah, and thanks to Arv for having us be a part of ArvCon this year. I don't think I need to say really anything further about or add to what Echo has already quite so eloquently said about our causes and everything that's been
Yeah.
going on this weekend.
And if you
So
want to know what I have said, then just watch the VOD because I want to sleep. I want to open my balcony door so I can live. Otherwise, I'm gonna die of being sauna to death in this room.
well, anyway, it's getting late, so I'll turn it back over to Arv so he can uh, end the stream on his channel. I don't want to keep him any longer. So good night, everybody. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for
Night,
Infinity and
take
Beyond's
care,
Curse of
sleep
Strahd.
well, sweet dreams, and Curse of Strahd Sunday, 1800 hours Central European summertime, and 1200 hours Eastern Daylight Time, and 1100 hours Central Daylight Time, 1000 hours MDT Mountain Daylight Time, 0900 hours Pacific Daylight Time, and 1300 hours Atlantic Daylight Time. Curse of Strahd.
Have a good night.
8 flipping hours of Curse
Good
of
night,
Strahd.
everybody.
Don't miss it.
This is the Shadow Crew signing off. Good night.
God bless you, kilobytes.
Good stuff, gentlemen. Good stuff. I was cracking up at the very end there where it's just like, let me go through now every time zone that exists. All right, well, that was fun, guys. Thank you as well to the Shadow Crew for making this happen and for doing a really fun session tonight to close up what was an epic, epic day of ArvCon. We started, I think, today with somewhere around 1750, 1760, something like that. And we made another 1,400 some odd dollars today, which means that we blew through not just one, but two goals today. The $2,000 goal, and then I set the next one, I think, to, I think I actually, because I think I set it at 2,500. I'm trying to think. No, I didn't. I don't think I reset it until we were already well past it. So I'm pretty sure this is now, we're past the second goal, so we're heading on to the third goal, which is 3127 of 3,500. So the next goal is 3,500, and we'll see whether we reach that tomorrow. What an incredible day. I want to thank, first of all, the wonderful players from all the campaigns today. I want to thank Trendane, Terry, Amal, and Will Jones from Adventures of Middle-earth for their epic conclusion of Adventures of Middle-earth Wilderland Adventures. I want to thank Mike Smith, Tasty Chai, Pyron Jade, and Darksaber 2K for the wonderful stuff today with D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. I want to thank the amazing musicians today for one of the best concerts we've ever had on ArvCon, which was Kilgore Trout, Chrono Wolf, and Indy. And then I want to thank the Community D&D with the Shadow Crew, Echo Alpha X5, Rock God, Hoodie, and of course Shadowed Mage as the DM. Great job from everybody. I also want to thank the corporate sponsors, and I'll come back to the chat and the donators in just a minute. But I want to thank the contributors, the corporate sponsors, 3 Pound Games, Alligator Alley Entertainment, Athos Arts, GOG.com, Hairbrain Schemes, Tin Man Games, Nomad Games, and Studios for a great job today. I also want to thank everyone in chat. There were a number of you who were here the whole time for a lot of it. I'm going to come to the mods in a minute. But you all did a great job by being a part of this and by really kind of pushing things forward and making it, stand out for us. And, what we do here once a year is very important to me. I think it's important to the community. I agree entirely with what Echo said and what Rock God said about sort of bringing people together within this community. I think you've heard that phrase a lot. And that's intentional. I do think it's important to do that even in a pandemic. And so it's really inspiring to see that happen. So I want to thank all of chat, which was so great today. We had a great turnout all night. We had a maximum of 121 people. We were floating around 70, 75, 80 for a lot of the day. So that's great. And there is, of course, more to come. I also want to thank, of course, the amazing, amazing mods today. The mods did a wonderful job. Shadowed Mage, of course, has got to be absolutely completely dead exhausted, was here for so much of the day and then went on to GM a session at the very end of it. Rock God, of course, course. J-Rab, who came in, was here for the last few hours. Coven Guy and Arudinel, who were here for most of the day. Arudinel was here for the whole thing, helping for a lot of it. Hillness was here earlier as well. Jedi Burner for part of the day. And I saved Dragonspear for last only because Dragonspear did so much incredible amounts of work on putting together the game lists, on organizing them in a spreadsheet. Given all of the stuff that we have to give away, there is zero chance that I could coordinate everything I'm trying to coordinate and also be handling the giveaways. Like, it'd just be impossible. So I'm actually super, super grateful to all the amazing mods, and in particular to Dragonspear on this score, for helping put together that sheet in the first place. It is not easy to do. So I'm really grateful about that, and for everyone who ran these things, for everyone who made this work. And again, I want to say, the other thing is too, so I'm looking at my OBS, 13 hours, 46 minutes, just hit 13 hours and 47 minutes of uptime. Not a single dropped frame, by the way, so good job, computer, and good job, internet. But I want to say that, 13 hours and 47 minutes, that's an incredibly long thing, and chat had zero problems. We didn't have to time anybody out. We didn't have to ban anybody. We didn't have any trolls coming in here. And that's not with like 2 people. That's with, as I say, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 people. That's a testament, I think, to the quality of not just the cause, but also the quality of this chat, and why I say the Orvanauts are the best viewers on Twitch. So I'm really grateful to chat. You guys just were so wonderful today. I really appreciated. No, that was fine. I was glad that you did that for Chrono Wolf, because you're 100% right. I mean, he deserves lots of attention for the wonderful music and all the VFX stuff that he does. So I've seen it firsthand with a lot of the stuff that you see here. So again, much love to chat. And then especially I want to thank today the donators. Again, the donators who really made this just a dynamite thing. I'm looking over the donator page. We now have something on the order of 45 different donators, which is amazing. And again, we are just now basically about maybe 60% of the way through ArvCon, I would say 65%. If you count the overtime days, probably even less than that, 55% maybe. So it's amazing that we've got it to this far, and we're just going to keep on rolling, because that's the way we want to do things here. So thank you to everyone who made this an amazing day today. Tomorrow we continue the festivities with day 3 of ArvCon, which is going to start. I didn't get to do one ban exactly. What's up, X-Man? So we get started tomorrow at noon Eastern with D&D and with Infinity and Beyond Curse of Strahd, and we will do a full marathon session from noon until 8 p.m. Eastern, and it will be one group of players engaged in this. That's usually the anchor leg of this, and we'll see how much they can bring. I mean, they call themselves the A-Team. That's what Rob said. They're going to have to do a lot of work because right now the Esper Genesis crew gets the honors, but everyone has... We've literally made money in every single part. We have gotten donations for every component. Esper Genesis, AIME, D&D with GOG, the concert, and Community D&D. We had donations during every one of those, which is amazing. So we're going to keep it going and see how much that we can bring in. And I also should have said thank you to the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation and to JDRF's Twitch channel for hosts and raids and for spreading the word about this, because I really appreciate that as well. So yeah, and all of this, of course, as has been said in chat, in honor of Kilobyte, and Echo's words were very much heartfelt and appreciated. It's 100% true. Kilobyte was a friend to many, many people here, and I'm so glad that we're doing something which, although it can't bring him back, is really paying great tribute, I think, to his memory. And I'd like to think that he's somewhere smiling down watching all this. So thank you all for making this a great, amazing stream so far. With that, and Sharian got it exactly right, and Sharian should know from having done a lot of work on that itself. With all of that said, yes, I definitely will do that at some point. We'll approve that new emote for sure. It's a good idea, Echo. I will definitely do that. So again, 12 to 8 tomorrow, and then Monday we have Monday Overtime, day 4 of ArvCon, and that will be City of Mist at 3 p.m. Eastern, a one-shot with Video Store Cowboy, and then Emberwind tomorrow on Monday night, and that will be at 7 p.m. Eastern, closing up shop at 10 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to keep on rolling with this. That is going to do it for me, and I think, let me just double check and make sure and see who we've got for a raid. I will go over, I'm going to go over and do this raid with you, but then I'm going to bail out not very long thereafter.
Sign. I've been
because I need to get to bed. Okay, good. I see who we're going to raid. Because I'm going to need to get to bed and go get some rest because we got a long session ahead of us. Again, if you liked all of this, please follow the channel, support the channel with all the many ways you know how to do that. ! ArvTube for the YouTube, ! ArvCode for the Discord, Twitter for ! Arv Tweets is the Twitter, and of course the website, arvaneleron.com. My financial stuff I'm not going to talk about much this weekend, but I will note for the record that we have now passed 6,000 followers. We are now sitting at about 6,033, 6,034 followers, which is just amazing. So thank you for all of those who made that a really cool milestone. 6,000 followers on the channel is kind of neat. And I will note that we have had a number of people who have subscribed, given gift subs, supported the Patreon even, and all that kind of stuff, for which I'm really grateful. So thank you for doing that. Again, that's not the focus. This focus this weekend is JDRF, but I'm grateful that folks have done that anyway. So it's very nice of all of you to be thinking about that. So that is going to do it for me and for the stream. We are going to do a raid, and the raids are simple. If you are not a sub, you are going to do this. The Arvanuts have landed, followed by Twitch raid. If you are a sub, you're going to do this, followed by... let me see. There we go. The Arvanuts have landed, followed by Arvane Hype, ARVANE, uppercase H, lowercase YPE. But I would also like you to add in this time something about support JDRF. You can just say RF or donate to ArvCon, something like that. Don't spam it. All you need to just do is just put that in your original raid message, and then the rest of that will sort of come clear based upon what we do. So thank you to all the raiders, the hosters, the people who spread the word, the retweeters, chat, corporate sponsors, players, mods, and especially today to the donators for doing an amazing job. And that's going to do it for me. I will see all of you lovely people Sunday at noon Eastern for some more awesome streaming of tabletop gaming with D&D with Infinity and Beyond, Curse of Strahd, and day 3 of ArvCon. Day 2 is in the books. An amazing day it was, and I can't wait for things to keep on rolling. So I'm going to go get some rest, stick around for the raid, and I will see all of you lovely people very soon. Until then, everyone, be good to each other. Have a good night.